RODGE in that. Good afternoon, my friends. As you can see, it's not Jessie J streaming today. It's me, your friendly neighborhood sling driver. Now this was prearranged with Jesse. He was already set to go on a little vacation with his family today. Is heading to Helen, um, and he had asked me to do the substitute hosting. Yes, I'm good with words. Yes, I am. Yeah, words. Anyway, he before all that shit happened to him with the hacker, he had already asked me to do the substitute uh, hosting of happy hour on Friday. So I'll run from 4 to 6, just like he would. And then whoever takes over at 6, I don't know if it's no. Mike Vick usually takes over at 6, and I think he couldn't do it at 6. So, well, we'll figure that out later. Anyway, I just want to point out, and I'll point this out several times during the stream. I have pinned up there at the top of the comments, the chat window. I pinned a link to Jesse's PayPal account. I now normally I point out that the super chats available in my streams. Anyone who wants to contribute money to me and to my channel, and my PayPal link is in the description of the video. And if you still want to use them, that's fine. But I would ask that you think of Jesse in his time of need right now. And if you are of a mind, always welcome, never required, to donate money to a channel today, I would ask that you use the link in the little blue box above that you can see the link to Jesse's PayPal. And if you want to contribute a few bucks or more, if you want to, I'd say instead of giving it to me, give it to Jesse, because he needs it a hell of a lot more than I do. He got hit hard with this hack job, folks, and I think we as a community need to come together and help one of our own, a guy that treats us like brothers. Our brother is hurt, and it's going to take him a while to be made whole again. So I would say if you've got a spare $5, click that link up there, PayPal, and give it to Jesse. I can't see if you do that. I have no access to Jesse's PayPal. I can't see if you. So if you do that, mention it in the chat window so that we can see it and everyone can know that you helped Jesse out. Jesse didn't ask me to do this. This is something he didn't ask me to make that video. He didn't ask me to give him something in PayPal. He didn't ask me to put that link up there tonight. That's my own idea. All those are my ideas. So if you're mad about the idea of somebody e-begging, it's on me, guys. It's not on him. Let's see who's in here today. We got Nate the Great, who's not late today. Good deal. Pizza Woman's here. Good to see you, my dear. I'm looking over at the let's see. Yes, you are early, Nate. TikTok Chess Hall is here. Good to see you, Chess. I have been making a living, Chess, on Lou's channel, eliminating people giving out your address, sir. So you should feel very happy with me right now, because I was risking the ire of Lou by hiding those people. But as long as I'm around, nobody's giving out Chess's address. That ain't right. Jimmy Lumberjack is here. Good to see you, sir. Hello and happy Friday to you. And just my parents are well. I was just over at their house earlier today. They're doing very well. Fortunately, the damage that Elsa did to their house was very minor, and I was able to fix that. Well, Chess, you've been behaving yourself, so I'll make you a mod again. But if you misbehave, I'm going to take it away. Bacon is here. Bacon N, formerly Bacon Ninjet. Not staying long. I found out today my grandma passed away 2 months ago. I'm so sorry, Bacon. I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm wondering why it took so long for somebody to tell you. But I am sorry for your loss. I lost all my grandparents in the 80s and the 90s. So I've been without grandparents for a very long time. And if you still have your grandparents around, my friends, hug on them hard because you won't have them forever and you will miss them. I miss mine a lot. Steve Pearson's here. Good to see you, sir. K-Dog, Kevin Dog fan for life. K-Dog is here. Mike Vick is on vacation. Yes, you're right. I forgot about that. Let's see. Huffer Billy Paw is here. Good to see you, sir. Thank you for what you've done for Jesse, Huffer. That is that is good. Let's see. Rick Sanchez is here. He asked vacation. What's that like? I don't know. You can ask Mike Vick. I don't take vacations. I ain't got time for that shit. Caleb, the spelling bee man, is here. Good to see you, sir. Hopefully your father's in good shape, Caleb. Just haven't heard about him in a while, so I was hoping he's doing all right. D4 Sports is here. Good to see you too, sir. Thank you for coming in supporting my channel. I really need to get over to your channel more than I do. Let's see. Hufferbilly Paw, facts. I don't like people who prey on others either. I hope I don't know what good that money did someone else that they stole from Jesse, but I hope they choke on it. It's terrible what happened to him. Let's see. Rhino26 is here. What's up, sir? Good to see you. I'm going to drop the StreamYard link a little earlier than usual. I know that Jesse usually drops that in within a few minutes. I just want to get everyone settled in here. But don't forget that, if you do end up using the PayPal link that's pinned up at the top of the chat window to help Jesse out, just let us know that you did that so that we know, and if Jesse watches this later, he'll know too. Alan A is here. Good to see you. Patrick Milbank, one of my watch guys, is in here. Good to see you, sir. I am well. I hope you are too. Albert Sancho. Good to see you, sir. Another Gator is here. Finally get some Gators in here. Thank you, Hufferbilly. I try and make those watch videos as good as I can, considering that's mostly what the channel is about. So I want to work on trying to make them even a little bit better, better backgrounds and that kind of thing. But I am kind of limited right now on where I'm shooting in my home as to what I can do. But I'm working on some plans. I don't know when those plans will come to fruition. They sort of rely on the idea that both my kids are finally going to leave their bedrooms in my house and never use them again, which at this point is not realistic. Bikini girls. Yeah, I maybe some bikini girls when I shoot Celine videos, but probably not on the watches. Although, girl in a bikini wearing a nice watch, that may not be a bad idea. I know I think I could probably put my hands on a few. Well, maybe I should rephrase that. I could probably find a few girls who would be willing to wear a bikini and be on film wearing a nice watch. Big Lee is here. Hey, Lee, how was your trip to Naples and getting to see a nice sized tropical storm up close and personal? I hope you guys are okay. Bacon Ninjet said he just sent Jesse $5. Hey, every little bit helps, Bacon. Don't worry about the size. It's the thought, I mean, even if it's only $5, it's still, you're showing Jesse that you love him and that you feel bad for what happened to him and you wanna help. So that's always a good thing. Let's see. Nate the Great says Hooters. Hooters are always a good thing. The wings are overrated, but the scenery is always good. Oh, you're still in Naples, Lee? Okay, well, safe trip home, sir. I mean, that's a long drive. Let's see. Patrick Milbank is talking about soccer, so I don't know anything about soccer, so okay. Chess says he donate to Jesse, but he has no money, but he texted him and told him that Chess has his back and he's whatever. Well, I mean, even if you can't, seriously, if you're short on funds, and many are, and the times we're living in, and so on, you don't have to give Jesse money. I mean, if you can just send him a message, send him an email, send him a text, give him a call, make a quick video saying, Jesse, we love you, we got your back. We're sorry this happened. A show of support, because yes, the man lost a decent amount of money. I mean, a couple of grand is nothing to sneeze at. The man's not made of money. He doesn't have a money tree in his backyard. None of us do. $2,000, whether you're rich or poor, is a significant chunk of change. And to get it stolen from you like that is terrible. But the way it makes you feel, well, we got a troll in our midst. Chingni, go away. We're not tolerating that shit here. Just go away. You're not gonna, and whatever other IDs you come up with, you're just gonna get killed off within seconds of showing up. So stop wasting our time. Just go away. And if you really got that big of a hard on for Chess, and you really want to see him suffer, you got his address, you dumb motherfucker. Go over to his house and see if you can make him suffer live and in person. I'm willing to bet you get a 12 gauge pointed in your face. But that's just me, But get off my channel. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Even with Jesse losing the money that he lost, that's not the only thing he lost. He lost a good bit of self-respect. He feels foolish. He's been abused. He's had his psyche damaged. He's had his belief in his fellow man injured. And even if you can just send him a greeting of some sort, tell him that you love him and that you're sorry and that you support him, and that anything like that was going to make the man feel better about himself, and is going to make the man help heal his soul. I mean, we can heal him financially easier than we can heal his soul. But just showing him some love will help with that. TK is here. Floridian is here. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, Tiger Cat. And Tiger, I did that thing for you this morning that you asked me to. So that's taken care of. Let's see. I've been on for a little bit. I am actually going to drop the StreamYard link very early. I usually wait for about an hour to go, but I'm trying to do this more like Jesse would do it than like I would do it. And I'm going to drop the StreamYard link. I can only get 5 other people in here at a time. So, if more people stack up than we have room for, we'll just kind of rotate people in and out. And let's see, we got Nate the Great is in there, and K-Dog is in the house, and TikTok Chess Hall, I assume it. Yep, it is him. There he is, newly remoderated.
Thank you, sir.
So, guys.
So, Nate.
So, what's going on, guys? What's good?
Hey.
RODGE in that.
Yeah.
You're not still pissed off about last night, are you?
No, I moved on.
Okay.
What happened last night? Hell.
I don't even know what happened last night. So
Uncle Lou hung up on him.
Mm-hmm.
He asked Uncle Lou a question. Uncle Lou got mad and hung up on him.
Yeah, I think he got mad because he got a lot of I don't know, trolls or bad questions or something like that. That's probably why. But I don't know.
Oh, did the call-in show not go real well last night?
Yeah, he was getting irritated, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, I love Lou to death, but there are days where that guy can, it doesn't take too many pushes of the button to get on his bad last nerve.
Right.
But,
One wrong question or whatever will set him off pretty much.
Well, I'm guilty of that too. So, just the other week, I got too irritated too fast, and I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But we all guilty of that every once in a while. You get up on the wrong side of the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Happens.
Yeah.
Hey, Kato, oh, shit, I forgot the name of the movie I was going to ask you about. Okay, it's a Kirk Douglas movie. Something about giants. Wait a minute.
Leaving Giants? I don't know.
No, wait a minute. I got it right here. Wondering if you'd ever heard of it, basically. It's Kirk Douglas and I'll Cast a Giant Shadow.
Oh.
No, never heard of that one. I don't have that one in my collection.
I never heard of that one until today. It just
Cast
popped
a
up in my
Giant
YouTube feed.
Maybe look that one up and see what's.
No, not Spartacus. No, Cast a Giant Shadow. It's actually about a Jewish American soldier who went over to Israel in 1948 to help form up their military when Israel declared independence. It's sort of
They got a movie called Cast a Long Shadow, and then they got one called Cast a Giant Shadow too. So, yeah. All right.
Anyway, I might try and pick that up on DVD.
1966 it came out. Huh?
How do y'all watch American Sniper before?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I have it, but I bought the damn thing, but I haven't sat down to watch it. I'm really bad about this. I buy a ton of DVDs and Blu-rays, and I never watch them. I just accumulate them.
Well, that's why I said I'm a movie collector maniac. That don't mean I actually watch them.
I watched a movie last night that I'm doing it for my show with Trenches that I do tonight, where we watch movies and we're going to review them. It's called, now I don't know if Kevin's seen it or not, but it's called Clockwork Orange.
Oh, I've seen that. That's an old one.
Dude, that is the creepy.
I'm going to put my headphones on. I can't hear too good. I don't know what's going on.
That is a crazy ride, that movie is.
Is it creepy or?
That's the creepiest movie I've ever seen in my life.
Well,
Which one is it?
Clockwork Orange.
Oh, Clockwork Orange. Yeah.
Oh my god! I watched it. And I was
Malcolm
like, "What?"
McDowell.
Yeah, I text Trenches. I said, "What the fuck are you making me watch here? I'm scared."
A
Yeah.
bit of the old ultra violent. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I hate horror films. I don't like them.
It's not really a horror film. It's just like a weird film. I don't explain.
No, it's more like it's a it's a
It might be
psychological
is there like
thriller.
a rape scene or something in it too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
You will never be able to listen to the song "Singing in the Rain"
I
again
know.
without thinking of that
Gosh.
movie.
Oh gosh.
It's got 8.3 on the IMDb though for some
is
reason.
that good or bad?
That's
Good.
good.
I mean, for
Okay.
Oh, it's a
8.3 out of 10.
fantastic movie. It's a
Oh yeah,
fantastic
good
movie, but
Great movie.
it's hard to watch if you're a little
Yeah.
squeamish about like women getting abused and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's a little hard to watch, but
yeah.
Yeah. If it's yeah, Celine, if you ever get the chance to watch the American Sniper, I'll just say this: it's pretty darn good.
yeah, I have it
Yeah.
over in my stack of movies. I should probably put that on video someday, like K Dog did. I don't have I don't have quite his library.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin, have you ever heard of I use this app a lot on my phone. It's called My Movies.
I think I've heard of it, but I use see what I use. I use DVD Profiler
Yeah,
for
well,
my
this thing
collection.
allows you to scan the barcode on the back of the
Yeah.
movie,
Yeah, that's
and
what
then
DVD
you can
Profiler does. Yeah.
you basically you add it to your collection.
Yeah.
According to this, according to it, I have 879 movies.
Wow.
Nice.
Blu-ray.com has a I think you use Blu-ray.com, wrong. Yeah.
Kevin's
My
got
movies,
enough.
yeah.
Kevin's got enough movies to open another blockbuster.
Yeah. According to my spreadsheet,
Oh,
let
he's
me
got
see
about
how many movies I
8,000.
got.
I'm guessing 8,000 something,
I guess like
or
2,000.
5 at least.
7,536.
Well,
Oh, I was close.
damn it!
Oh my God, that puts me to shame. I'm keeping an eye on the chat, guys. I want to keep an eye on
Yeah.
that. Let's see. Well,
Musical.
Nate Hufferbilly wants you to know that he is a believer in God. So just
Okay. Sorry.
in case you were curious about that, but
Yeah. I know it's not a good time to whatever what I was saying, but I thought he was, but thanks for responding, Heartbreak Paul. But I'm sorry.
And P Digits is here. Good to see you, sir, with his traditional Finkel's Einhorn, which I still don't know. I mean, I know where it comes from. It comes from Ace Ventura Pet Detective. But I don't know why he says it every time he pops in a stream. But
Maybe.
righty then.
and I don't know why TK hasn't popped in here yet. TK, get in here.
Yeah, I don't know why PG says that. Maybe he's secretly a Florida man. I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute, dude. That was about the Miami Dolphins. It had nothing to do with the
never
Florida
mind.
game.
Never mind. I don't know who if Einhorn is.
That was actually a decent movie. That was before Jim Carrey lost his friggin' mind.
Some people like the second Ace Ventura better though.
I didn't. I mean, it was passable, but it was just.
I would say one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies is The Truman Show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie too. I enjoyed Truman Show. It was definitely a different at the time. It was definitely a different role for Jim Carrey, but
I like Jim Carrey's movie called The Mask.
That's a good one too.
Yeah. Jim Carrey made a ton of really, really good movies, and at some point after the Truman Show, I don't know what the hell happened to him. His mind went it turned into tapioca or something.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I think he had like 3 or 4 ones come out in 1 year. I think 94.
Mm-hmm.
I think he had Dumb and Dumber, Ace Ventura, and something else.
Oh, TK says she's charging her computer. She'll be on in a bit. Okay.
Charging her computer.
Well, she uses a laptop.
See, I don't have a laptop yet, but I want one.
You can still use the computer while you're charging it, though.
Well, I don't have a computer at home. Well, the only computers we have is my mom's work computer. So
I have to use a laptop. I can't use my phone because I do shows and stuff. It's kind of hard to do. Hard to do.
So, yeah, is Ballard around?
he's probably sleeping. Just kidding.
Might be
I
working.
haven't talked to Ballard in a couple
Movie
days.
night tonight.
I haven't talked to Ballard in a couple of days. He usually calls me.
Wasn't Ballard doing? Well, no. You know what was funny? I know was Sea Dog was on today with Lou and Vic, doing the Who's Smarter thing. I thought it was Ballard for a minute there because Sea Dog and Ballard have that same kind of laugh.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
And I thought it was Ballard, and it's like,
yeah, I think
who's smarter, Ballard or Vic?
Yeah, Ballard has like a lighter slang than Sea Dog, I think.
I don't think he's doing a tender anymore, Kalen.
Hey, it's HBP.
Hey,
what's up, Herb Billy?
Hey guys.
What's up, man?
Kev, I'm telling you, man. You can get these movies in streaming. You don't have to keep all those DVDs.
Hey, I got like 6,000 something in my streaming app thing too. So
no. Here's the problem with that. On a serious note, there's a problem with that.
That's what it is. It costs
there's a problem with the streaming thing.
Yeah.
There's a couple.
People used to say I was insane for buying all these DVDs and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You can stream them and everything. You don't have to take up all that room in your house and blah, 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 blah. Okay, here's the problem. Go to one of those streaming services and see if you can find a lot of the non-woke movies. I'll give you a perfect example. Blazing Saddles.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute comic gold classic.
It was awesome.
You will never find that movie on a streaming service in the woke era.
Like,
what white women at?
I want to watch it. All I got to do is walk out that door behind me, which is closed because my daughter is home and she's studying.
That's cool.
And I can pop that DVD in any time I want to, and I can watch it, uncensored, uncut.
Not have to pay. The thing about streaming is they put a time limit on. You got to watch it in a certain amount of time, or you pay for it again, and it's not there forever. And those are the two downsides. That's at least the two top ones. I think there's a couple of others even, but that's certainly it. I was joking with you, Kev. I was giving you a hard time.
Yeah. Well, I have them both.
I like owning my own movies.
The bit rate different. Like the disc is definitely clearer, and audio is better too, especially if you get 4K.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, but even the old Blu-ray 1080p is
Well, if you got
fine.
one upgradable Blu-ray players or 4K Blu-ray players or upgraded 4K, it's a lot clearer too.
That better actually be Caleb and not somebody going to do something bad.
Yeah.
No, it's actually Caleb.
It's Caleb.
Yeah.
I've actually put some DVDs into my damn player, and they look pretty damn good for a DVD because they upgrade them.
Wait, has that happened recently? Has a fake Caleb came into a StreamYard?
No, but I'm cautious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Caleb too. Caleb squared. Yeah. But you never know. I mean, people do some as we now know, people do crazy stuff.
Well, Rick Sanchez says that Blazing Saddles is on HBO Max. Well, okay. So I was wrong.
It only takes a while though for it to get there. It took a long time.
But they do.
I mean, I'll have to pay for it again, and I'm not giving HBO any of my money because they employ that piece of shit. What's his name? The politically incorrect asshole.
Give him hell. But Bill Maher.
Bill Maher. He's a piece of shit.
Look, man. Bill Maher's been on your side lately, Celine. He has. If you watch some of his stuff, he's pissing off the left. He is absolutely pissing off the left. It's
well,
fun to
he's still a
watch.
piece of garbage.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
but he's just a little bit of a. I think he's intellectually honest with himself. I do give him that. I just don't.
Well,
agree with him a
probably.
lot. Yeah, I don't agree with him a lot. But now he's with me. He's on my side on most things.
Hey Rick, it ain't about using words or anything like that. It's about, leaving shit well enough alone and letting us be adult enough to make our own choices.
Yeah. They made fun of everybody.
Rather than taking the choices away from us.
Yes. Yeah.
They were making fun of everybody in that movie though.
Lou just put up his Kentucky Wildcats preview prediction video. So if any of you Kentucky fans want to go watch his preview video of how Kentucky's going to do this season, I wonder if Lou is going to say Kentucky's going to beat Florida again this year.
Kentucky's going 5-7.
That's a bold statement.
No, I think Kentucky's one of the most interesting teams to gauge or to watch. Because I don't think anybody knows really, and Lou either. Who the hell knows?
I wonder if Mark Rogers is going to pick them to win the East again.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere. I mean, Mark Rogers actually picked Kentucky to win the East. Really?
Mark Rogers thinks he's smarter. He's the smartest guy in the room.
Mark Rogers lost 100% of his credibility with me forever.
He has what you call the Kirby Smart complex. He thinks he's the smartest guy.
Smartest guy in the room.
Yeah.
Well, I do know one thing though. Florida ain't winning the East. That doesn't happen this year.
No, I think Missouri could. I know Georgia's favored, but I'm saying if you want to look at a slip up, it's amazing to me that Missouri's as good as they are. I mean, think about it. It's Missouri. What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, if 8 of our starting 11 offensive team breaks their leg, then Missouri will win the East. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I just don't understand Missouri.
They've only beat us once.
How'd they be so good? How'd they get so good? Is their coach that good? Really? I don't know. It amazes me. I look at them and just in awe. It's like an unnatural act. So.
Oh, maybe they found a whole bunch of really, really good players that like playing in a high school stadium.
Yeah.
maybe Mizzou found the next Blake Gabbert or whoever it is.
Man, I remember that game in 2016 at Missouri when Isaiah McKenzie caught that game-winning touchdown from Jacob Eason. That game was insane.
Oh, the one, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one too. Yeah, it's something.
I'm still trying to figure out how Florida won the East in 2016. I really don't know how they did it. No offense at all.
Well, thanks to Tennessee collapsing, that's how you won.
Tennessee went to hell. Georgia screwed up. I mean,
didn't we beat Tennessee that year?
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, because they got their payback on the Hail Mary.
Mm-hmm.
They got theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Florida did.
Yeah, but you'll get, Florida will be back. It'll be fine. It'll probably be another year or so, but they'll be
2
back.
years. Yeah.
Now, well, you see, the problem is it's that big fat piece of shit roaming the sidelines, trying to pretend he knows what he's doing with the defense.
Well, I mean, I'm in 100% support of Todd Grantham. I mean,
Yeah, I know you are.
Well, why don't you hire him then, Caleb? Why doesn't Georgia go ahead and hire him?
No, it's fine, man.
We've already had him. We let you all have him.
We're good with
you 100% support a guy that you fired. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, we're good with Dan Lanning, man. I support Grantham in Florida. # extend Grantham.
I don't think Dan Lanning's going to be around too much longer, though.
Yeah, Dan Lanning's going to go.
Never heard of Pluto TV, Rick. Don't know what you're talking about.
You've never heard of Pluto TV?
Yeah, Pluto's there.
No, I don't know what Pluto is.
It's a good. It's not a bad channel or a bad stream.
It's not the planet though.
Yeah. But except the planet. The planet sucks. But the TV station's good. Earth's decent.
Wait a minute, what were we talking about? Pluto is and is not a planet?
Well,
Didn't we establish that already?
No, we did. We took it away and then we put it back again.
Yeah, I thought there was it was a planet when I was growing up, and then after a while it became not a planet, and now a few years ago it became a planet again.
Yeah, it's kind of like a woman.
He can't make up his fucking mind. What's up, Mr.
Just
Mr.
like a
Slim
woman.
Shady Canes has joined us.
Oh my God!
Slim.
Oh, look out! Now we're in trouble. We have to keep it calm.
Slim driving down the road.
Well, of course I am. What else am I doing?
Jerry Wells asks if Jesse has heard, if I've heard if Jesse is going to be reimbursed by the bank. The short answer is partially yes and partially no. And I'm not going to go any further than that because that gets into personal financing thing.
Yep.
If Jesse wants to go into that a little bit more in a subsequent video to yesterday's video, which by the way, I didn't ask him to shoot that video, and I was mentioned very prominently in that video, and I didn't ask him to do that, but I was very flattered that he did that.
So right now it's 50-50 for Jesse for the bank.
Yeah, Jesse is going to be made. Is going to get some of the money back that he was stolen from him, and from what I understand, if a lot of there he is right there.
Yes, sir.
He just popped into the chat.
Sir.
Oh dang!
Bring his ass in. Now, if you need me to leave, I'll leave, Salim. But you're right, Salim.
No, he's eating dinner right now. He says so. I don't know.
But I didn't ask for any accolades like you, and I appreciate that he did, and that's all nice. But that isn't the point. The point was we ain't gonna let these assholes do what they did and get away with it. Period.
Yeah.
So we
Well, unfortunately, they're going to get away with it because they're probably someplace where we can't catch them.
Watch.
But
they're in India.
Yeah, they're in an eight-story building in Dubai.
Yeah.
We have people there.
That's not India. Well, maybe I don't know.
We have people.
I just hope at some point Jesse can be made whole again.
I agree.
And you know what? I was talking to him yesterday on the phone, and the one thing I pointed out to him is this is a horrible thing that happened. It is. I'm not going to minimize that at all.
Yeah.
The only positive that can be taken away from maybe two positives. One, you find out, who the friends are and who supports you and that kind of thing when the chips are down. But more importantly is it happened to him one time, and it will never happen to him again because now he knows what to look for.
Yep. Exactly.
And Uncle Lou just popped in.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, but do you know? I know that you don't know.
Did he get his computer?
I don't know what he knows, but I know what I know.
I know that no means no.
And no does mean no. Yes, we know that no means no.
No.
Sometimes
and I tell my daughters that all the time.
Yep.
No.
No more money.
But and I'll again remind everyone that pinned at the top of the chat window in blue, I have pinned a link to Jesse's PayPal account, which I have been told by Jesse is secured. He changed the password on it, and it is secure, and it's not being messed with. If you are of a mind to donate to my channel today, either Super Chat or PayPal, I ask that you not do that today. And if you are of a mind to, please donate to Jesse's PayPal. Of course, it's not required. It is appreciated. I do not have access to Jesse's PayPal, so I can't see if you did it. So if you did it and you want to tell people that you did it, just post in the chat section that you did it. And when Jesse's watching this, which I think he is right now, and no, Jesse, we are not looking at you like you're an idiot.
No,
you're a victim,
nope.
and you made a mistake. So stop beating yourself. Everyone makes mistakes, so you got to stop beating yourself up for it. Take care of your family. Have some fun with them in Helen tonight, and everything else will take care of itself.
Yes, yeah.
But if you are of a mind to, please click that link, even if it's just a few bucks. Everything will help Jesse out because he was financially hurt. And if we can help make him whole again, because we are a community, we are a band of brothers and sisters here. And if one is hurt, all are hurt.
That's right.
Yeah, guys, let's help him out, man.
So
amazing.
When Caleb's dad was down, we all stepped up and we donated to that GoFundMe, and we dumped in damn near $1,000 in one shot. We could do that again for Jesse.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Lou points out everyone screws up. He picked Georgia to beat South Carolina a couple years ago. So here's to you, Lou.
We all screw up. I'm picking Clemson to beat.
But I'm gonna keep referencing back to that pinned link every once in a while in this stream. So if that bothers you, I'm sorry. You can mute me or click off, and that's fine. What will help me though is if everyone clicks the thumbs up button, so that helps my channel out. We already got 2 thumbs down, so I guess some of the trolls appeared today, which is lovely. We love our trolls.
We do. The trolls are undefeated.
We put a leash on them and walk them around the house.
Yep. And every once in a while, when they get out of hand, we kick them off.
Yep. I wanted to ask Kev Dog something. Are you now? I know the Clemson Georgia game's coming up. Are you going to be at the game, or are you just going to try and do it from home?
Talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll probably be at home.
Okay. Now, not to give out personal information, generally, what city are you near?
Well, I'm just right outside Athens.
All right. So I'm in Roswell. So how about we work on a remote satellite place for the locals to get together and watch it? You know,
man,
wouldn't that be something?
Man, that would be some.
So let's just think about it. We don't have to do it tonight. I'm just saying it would be kind of cool to get together with a bunch of people. You know, we're all pretty. I think we're all pretty normal. We give each other crap. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. But when we're around each other, we can be normal.
Yeah, you won't screw with nobody. Seriously. So I just wanted to throw it out there. It's an idea. And,
yeah, man. I would definitely.
Somebody wants to get a hold of you there, Huff.
My mom is calling me, which is okay, but she doesn't understand. I said I can't talk. And I will here in a minute, so I'm gonna call her back.
Well, I'm sorry, Huff, but if my mom called me right now, I'd take the call because I'm afraid of my mom.
Lena, get up in the underwear and walk off.
I'm wearing pants today, sir.
My mom knows. She knows that
I never turn this camera on without pants now.
I'm supposed to be at work though. It's supposed to be to 5:30 or so before. Thankfully, everything ended today early. We got a lot of stuff done. Got a lot of things accomplished. So I got off a little early, and I'm on this. And now she's calling me in the middle of my work day. This is my work day. So I'm okay. She'll get there.
I'll watch the game.
I'll put my phone number in private chat, preferably.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. There are a few people that want me to try and stream some of the Florida games. You know, obviously not on the TV. I don't want to get struck, but do play-by-play or something like that. I don't know. I'll think about it. You know, they suggested it to me last year. I forgot who was on me about it last year, but I actually responded back to him and said, I just can't do it this year because the team is too hard to watch when the defense is on the field.
Yeah.
It's too painful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just too damn painful. It really was. Ken Spear, one of my other watch buddies, is checking in from Pittsburgh as usual. Good to see you, Mr. Spear. And Uncle Lou wants to know what Jesse's eating in the restaurant.
He better be eating good. Better be eating good.
Is he already in Ellen eating?
Yeah, he says he corrected me and he said he's at the restaurant and everyone is looking at him at the restaurant and thinks he's crazy.
Yeah.
But that has nothing to do with this.
Ain't that usual though? You sure that ain't usual way everybody looks at him?
Yeah, when they look at him, we'll just go, yeah, Raj.
Yeah,
Raj. I don't know how he does the hand gesture thing.
Yeah, Raj.
It's too good.
Oh, there's a healthy dish right there. Onion rings with melted cheese and bacon.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Melted cheese and bacon on it. What do they call that?
I don't know. I call that concrete in the arteries myself. Oh, you know what else I call that? It sounds damn good.
Yeah.
Raj.
You ain't living forever anyway. So it ain't gonna matter.
TK, let me know when your computer's done charging, and I'll drop out so you can get in here if you're still watching.
Yeah. So Caleb, I asked earlier. I don't know if you saw it or not, or heard it, but how is Pop doing?
He's doing well, sir. Just resting every day, continuing to take the loads of medications he has to have every day.
Is he learning to trust his body again? You know, I know a lot of heart attack victims. They come home from the hospital and they don't trust their body anymore.
I would say so. Yeah. He's definitely learned a lot through all this, all the experience.
I bet he changed his diet pretty radically.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Ooh, cheeseburgers.
Well, I had a little scare back in December. You may have noticed I was gone for a little while. I had to change my diet fairly radically. I mean, fairly radically.
I'm gonna have to watch myself too, because my dad's side of the family, us men, we all have history of heart disease. And I eat terribly as far as my diet, so I'm going to have to change something, or over time it's going to get worse on me, and I could experience the same.
Well, you're still a teenager, right?
Yeah.
You got
plenty of time to form new habits.
I'm almost 20, so yeah.
Well, my two immediate male relatives, my papa, my dad's dad, and my dad both needed hip replacements. So I keep an eye on. I'm trying to do all I can to keep my bones and my joints up.
Yeah, osteoporosis is a real thing.
Yeah, man.
Yep, it is. So trying to watch that, but I have a feeling I'm going to need a knee replacement at some point anyway.
Too much Georgia ass kicking there, Celine. That's the problem.
I'm starting to question all this healthy living stuff.
It's nonsense.
But no, I was watching something on National Geographic Channel. A 109-year-old World War II veteran drinks whiskey and smokes cigars every day.
Genetics sometimes win.
Oh, Roger.
Genetics can win. You get lucky. A blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then. And but for the most part, the way you live and the way you eat and don't exercise will get you a shorter lifespan, life period.
I started walking in January. I started walking I didn't get right away, but now I'm up to about 5 miles a day.
Ooh, that's
awesome.
Great.
That's great, man.
Damn. Really?
Yeah, I started riding my bike. I could do about 13 miles before I burned out. But where my bike is in relation to getting it in and out of the garage such a pain in the ass that I usually just go walk.
That's really good, man. That's really good.
Yeah.
But Jesse says that his wife and son are eating cheeseburgers. He went all the way to Helen to eat cheeseburgers.
Listen,
son, you're supposed to be eating schnitzel, and as long as it's not made out of schnauzer.
I've got an interesting story about Helen. So we took a family vacation, me and the family, when I was a little younger. So we're driving through, kind of a woody area, I guess you could say, and we see a baby black bear. And we stop and get out and look at it from a distance, and it stands up, and we're like, well, there's a mama somewhere, so we're just gonna go ahead and get out of here. Because wherever there's a baby bear, there's a mama
who's gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, there's a mama somewhere. So we just went ahead
Slap your face.
Got out of there.
First time I ever went to Helen, I made a big mistake. It was in 1990. It was in 92. I had just started dating the girl who is now my ex-wife, and she had talked me into. You're going to love this part. This is the funny part. She had talked me into buying a pair of cowboy boots. I told you. And of course, being that I was then as now a simp, I bought the boots, and they were really, they look good, and I look good in them, but they were new and they hadn't been broken in yet. And if you've been to Helen, you basically park your car and do a lot of walking.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that walking around a lot in a pair of unbroken in cowboy boots was a surefire recipe for pain.
What's up, big dog?
Major pain. And boy, at the end of the day, man, I was badly hurt.
Ready to lay down and go to sleep.
Yeah.
What's going on, Brett?
Well, ready to lay down anyway. She wasn't going to let me sleep, but never mind that.
Yeah,
the
champ is here.
Yeah, the champ's here. The champ's in the damn chat.
So, the champ is here.
Homage
to the champ.
But Celine, if it wasn't for, I'd almost call you a naive wasp going up to Helen and walking in those boots.
No, naive Jewish boy.
Call him Pale Rider.
The cowboy.
But actually, I love going up to Helen. My car club. First, I have two car clubs. There was the I don't know if you know what an SHO is. You probably do, probably don't. That club and the Mustang Club that I belong to used to love to do road trips up to and through Helen and all that, all through the mountains. Curves. Oh, it's beautiful.
Helen, Montana?
Tons of fun. No, Helen, Georgia. Not.
Hey, Nate, where are you, man? You're over in Oklahoma, aren't you? Or Nebraska?
No, Nebraska.
Yeah, you're over there.
Cornhusker.
I'm sorry.
Right now.
He's in Cornhusker land.
Hey, Raj, I look good in cowboy boots. What can I say? At least according to my girlfriend, that's all I ever gave.
Did you wear them tight fitting jeans?
No, I drew the line. Yes, Rick, urban cowboy. That's right.
Ain't wearing no damn skinny jeans. That ain't
urban Jewish cowboy. I was the world's first Yiddish cowboy.
Jeez.
Hey,
yeah.
You had a girlfriend that you wanted to make really, really happy. You do it too. So
I know how it is, man.
I mean, that's facts. I could do that.
I'm not going to go into detail, but sometimes you got to, as far as me right now, sometimes you got to go into do what you don't want to do for your girlfriend, man.
Yeah, and
sometimes, but
up to a point.
If I hadn't been, I can be talked into a lot of things, but if I don't want to do it, you can't make me do it. So
yeah,
I did it. It was, I ended up doing it. So, I'm not ashamed of it.
Hey, Slim, where are you, man? I know you're on the road, but where generally?
I'm about halfway in between Memphis and Nashville at the moment.
Ooh, holy crow! You're out there a little bit. Damn.
Well, it was a lot worse yesterday. about 50 miles south of Pittsburgh yesterday.
Good Lord.
You on the
You
way
really
home?
are you're not the 60-minute man. You're the 60 million mile man. Man.
Lou just popped. I didn't see that until just now. So I guess a Florida fan tried to bet him $50 that Florida will beat Bama.
Uh-oh.
That's
No.
easy $50 there.
Did he take it?
Wait a minute. He didn't say whether it was a straight up win bet or if there were going to be points involved.
Yeah,
I mean, I would take that bet if the line was say 14. I'd take that bet on Florida and give me the 14.
Emily
No,
Emily
You don't
Jones
have
will
Kyle
go.
Trask anymore.
Emily Jones will go 8 for 32 with 98 yards, a touchdown.
No, but here's the thing: if you want to bet, Florida's an easier one than that. Just take the Florida one. Ole Miss or Mississippi State against Alabama, and you go straight up. I'd be scared as hell. I really would, because you never know what you're going to get with those cats. They're gonna come out sometimes, and you're going to be struggling to get your bearings right. Now, that doesn't mean Saban is smart, doesn't know how to adjust. But Florida doesn't have what it takes to beat Bama.
Okay.
No, Florida's not going to beat Alabama, but could Florida stay within, say, 2 touchdowns?
Not this
We
year.
know Saban knows how to adjust at halftime.
Yeah, of course.
I guess we're going to find out, but Florida's not going to beat Alabama. That's
no. What I mean is they're going to probably if somebody said give me 14 or give Florida 14, and I still take Bama in this year, not next year. I don't think it'll happen next year. I think it'll be really tight. I think Florida's got enough, stuff going on. They're going to be good next year, but
we'll see. Well, J-Dub is here.
J-Dub. I've got a question on that. I keep hearing people talk up Ole Miss. And I understand that they're going to have a good offense, and they gave Bama a run last year. But when has Lane Kiffin ever been a successful head coach to make people think that he's going to turn Ole Miss into a success?
True.
So
I don't think
I don't know. He's supposed to be some kind of offensive genius. Maybe.
Well, I don't think anybody's thinking that they're going.
Offensive coordinator, probably the best in the country right now. Head coach, he's terrible.
Anybody can win a game, Slim, and he knows how to do crazy shit and make
where's the game
upside
played?
down.
And I don't think the argument is him turning the team into
That's
greatness. Right. The argument is him catching a blind squirrel, finding that nut, and being able to beat Bama.
Where's the Ole Miss Bama game played this year?
Here's the thing. That's not even a blind squirrel finding a nut. Somebody does that pretty much every year.
Yeah, but he's got a lot higher chance of doing it with.
Well, nobody could do it last year.
Yeah, he hates Saban, dude.
All right, we'll see you later, Jesse. We love you too, man.
Yep.
Be good, man.
Jesse's heading out, so he's going to log off.
Take care, man. But no, Slim, I hear you. I just feel like Kiffin thinks that's going to put a feather in his cap. I think he's penciled it in, and he's come up with some crazy nonsense, and he's going to make it really hard. Does it mean he'll do it? No, not necessarily. Yeah. But he's got a better chance than some of these other cats. I mean, maybe Lee. Lee could do it too.
I don't know. We'll just see what happens. I mean, you just don't know.
Looking at it like that, on paper, Miami should give Alabama a lot of trouble. But I'm not sure.
I think that too, Slim. I think Miami's going to make Alabama scared as shit, and nobody else fears that. I don't know.
If Jared King plays, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
Well, Miami's got one of the best offenses they've had in the past several years, and like normal over the past several years, they're going to field an elite defense.
Right.
Going to scare the hell out of them. I'll tell you that. I'm watching that game. I'll probably be more interested in that game. Well, not more. I will be about a half a gnat's ass away from Clemson, Georgia, and interested in that game. Like really, really there. I'm going to watch that game with all due respect.
Nice.
You know, that's going to be great.
I still agree with Lou, though. I mean, if Miami can keep it 2 touchdowns or less, I take that as well.
I'm telling you, it's going to be a better game than the thing.
Yeah, because I mean, we don't know what Bryce Young's going to do. I mean, we really
don't.
No.
He may be a bust too.
You never know.
Well, and I get that, but also at this point, I'm kind of conditioned with Miami. Miami should have won the Coastal every single year. They haven't done it.
Well,
Hey, J-Dub, we'll get you in there as soon as we can.
I'll go, guys. You do your thing. I'll let you get J-Dub in.
No, he's fine.
No, I don't
unless you want to go.
No, I just don't want to leave people out. Some people can get in here and
you got to call his mom back.
Yeah, I do need to call my mom back. You know what's going to happen?
Yeah, you do.
Well,
Yeah,
be good. Be
You know,
good,
them
Paul.
Southern mamas, you don't want to piss them off too much.
Nope.
They won't make any more biscuits.
They'll be.
You get my number, Papa Billy? You get my number?
Yeah, I did. I sent you a text.
Y'all let me know, man, because them seats are outrageous, and that'd be cool to hang out and
Yeah.
see the game.
Yep. All right, guys. Paul.
Be good, Huff.
All right, J-Dub, there's a spot for you.
Hurry up if it
Bryce Young's 5'2". I'm 5'7" in high school, so that's pretty.
Well,
I get the feeling that not a lot of people are giving Bryce Young a lot of respect. Then again, nobody gives anybody any respect on the other teams anyway. So
well, you got to show what you do.
I'll give any good player respect, but when Bryce Young got in the game last season, he looked terrible.
Oh wait, I probably need to drop the link so you get in there. Duh.
That's the
I just thought of that, J-Dub. Sorry about that.
That's the truth, Rick. Everybody says Bama's falling off every year, and every year they just continue to, not.
Well, you know what they say. They say all kinds of things, and they are wrong a lot.
They did fall off kind of one year when they finished like 12th or something.
Yeah.
Well, there's the guy what puts a towel on his head for some reason. I don't know why.
That's exactly why, Kevin, I say Alabama's not going to have as good of a year. That was 2019. They lost like 7 or 8 starters off the defense to injury, and their defense was terrible that year.
And they finished 10-2.
And I think they're going to have the same thing in regards to their offense this year. Yes, they've got talent, but it's a lot of inexperienced talent that hasn't played.
Let's hear what
let me join the parade and everybody that's saying, whoa, hold your horses about Bryce Young. Because I think the kid is supremely talented and could be just a phenomenal talent, but we haven't seen it yet. And I'm not willing to put all my chips down on something I haven't seen yet. So am I optimistic? Am I hopeful? Yeah, but he hasn't proven anything yet. He's got to go out and show it.
What's the first big game that Alabama has? Florida? Week 3?
I'm pretty sure that's the first big game.
Well, Miami is technically in game week 1.
Is that supposed to be a joke, Kevin? Because it's not funny.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a joke.
If we're talking about big games. In that context, Georgia has 1 and Bama has about 5 or 6.
Wait a minute, Jay. I'm gonna call bullshit on that one. If you're going to count the Florida game as one of your big games, then you gotta give that to Georgia too.
All right. Well, here's just to
be fair, I
don't think any of us in here can, with a straight face, say that Georgia's route to the SEC title game is more difficult than Alabama's. Nobody with a straight face can say that.
No, I actually wouldn't say that. I would agree with you. I think Alabama's route to the SEC title game is going to be tougher than Georgia's.
So does 99.
I know this sounds.
The A&M.
So you're crying about it?
I know it sounds maddening, and if I was hearing myself say this, I would be going, "What the fuck is he saying?" I don't know where it's going to happen, And when I break down each game, when I look at, okay, this week, then I look at this week, then I look at this week, I don't see where anybody can beat Alabama, but I think somebody will. Just because of, I've been saying this all along, just because of the math, sooner or later an asteroid's going to hit the Earth. Sooner or later somebody's going to beat Alabama because you just don't run the table twice in a row. It just doesn't happen. Somebody's going to get them.
Well, A&M has got as good a shot as any to do it.
Yeah, and it could maybe it's maybe somebody breaks a leg in Arkansas. I mean, something's going to happen. Something's going to happen, and I'll freak out when it does. But it won't be unexpected because I just don't see how they can. I think they'll win the West. I do think that. I think they'll get to Atlanta. But I really honestly don't think that. I mean, if I was making a prediction, I would not make them undefeated. I don't know where I would put the loss, but I just can't say they're going to go 12 because the math just doesn't work that way.
I think you're going to have more than one loss.
Oh. Well, of course you do, which of course you do, and of course you're wrong.
No, I just got done making equivalency to 2019 where you lost 2 games.
The losses and the losses in the situation in 2019 were much more severe than they are going into this year, and you're going to have the number one linebacking unit and probably the number 1 secondary unit in the country on the field at the same time. I want everybody to keep poop. I want you to all spend the next 6 weeks trashing the Alabama defense. Please do, because they're going to scare the fuck out of people by the end of this year.
No, they're really not. Here's why. Every single time Alabama loses, every single game they've lost, it's because of their secondary, which to this day, if rumor is to be believed, is coached by Nick Saban himself. I think that's a product of being a product of Bill Belichick, because his defenses and his secondary do the same thing.
Okay. Well, keep thinking that.
It proved me wrong. Every single time they get beat, it's through the air. His secondary gets torched.
And the 2017 Natty should have gotten beat through the air.
Ooh.
But Georgia, let's run the football. Let's run the football.
And they were running with Chubb when they should have been running with Sony Michel.
Yeah, I mean Jack Froome was lighting up Alabama. Oh, let's run the ball.
Yeah.
Jack Fromm was lighting up Alabama.
I think he had over 300 something yards.
He sure was. So
he was. Yeah, that's why I don't understand all the Georgia fans that hate Fromm, because Fromm played probably 2 of his best games ever against Alabama.
Yeah,
and Florida. He played good against Florida too.
Thanks for proving my point there. Thanks for proving my point there, Jeff. Even Jake Fromm can pass on that secondary.
Because here's the deal. Here's what you're not going to do. You are not, capital letters, not going to run the ball on Alabama. You're not going to do it. Saban has allowed 8 100-yard rushing games in his entire tenure in Tuscaloosa. You don't run the ball against Alabama. But if your quarterback can put the ball in the pie hole, he can win, because Alabama's going to play man defense. They're going to take chances in the secondary because they're going to stop you from running the ball. And that's a gamble, and sometimes that gamble blows up, like Slim says. Sometimes it blows up in their face. Most times it doesn't. But sometimes it does, because they're not going to change how they play their defense. They're going to play the same way and then dare you for your quarterback to come out and have the game of his life. And if he does, you've got a chance.
Well,
that almost worked in the SEC championship game.
Uncle Lou comes in and says that 6 of those 8 games for Nick Saban have been against Georgia.
Yeah, Nick Chubb scored on about a 60 or 70-yard run against a third-string defense. He was late in the game when Bama was up by 2 or 3 touchdowns. That was one of those yards. That was one of those games.
Running quarterbacks have a pretty good record of stuffing the ball down Bama's throat too.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Johnny Manziel.
Certainly when the game started switching over to the RPO and the scenarios started changing and everybody started switching, it took Saban a while to catch up. And those mobile quarterbacks are a problem, and it continues to be a problem.
Yeah,
but it's not just a problem. It's not just a problem for Alabama; it's a problem for everybody.
He realized that you couldn't win natties 9-6 anymore.
Ouch.
No, that's true.
Florida damn near came close to beating Alabama.
Yeah,
we couldn't run the ball, but we torched your secondary.
Yep.
And if our defense had actually played one set of downs, decent, that could have been Florida instead of Alabama.
There'll be a correction to that this year.
They won't have to worry about Florida this year. So
the scales will rebalance this year.
Of course, we are putting a dual threat quarterback out on the field, whatever that means.
You know, Salim, for all the hell you give Grantham and all the third and Grantham jokes, he's not too bad for 3 out of 4 downs. First, second, fourth down, he's okay.
Yeah, I agree, Slim.
That really doesn't make me feel any better, sir. And
third down, Todd.
That's like saying that. Let's see, how many tires on a truck?
Well, see, Kirby Smart's good for the first half.
That's like saying that one steer tire works and all your drive tires work, but the other steer tire is flat. It don't work, sir.
True.
It's like trying to please a woman. 3 out of 4 is pretty damn good, sir.
Please.
Yes, Lynn. Hashtag.
Pretty good
I'm not sure what you're talking about with this please a woman thing. I'm out of that game now, so I don't know what this means anymore. I've forgotten all that shit.
Trying to please you is like trying to please a woman. 3 out of 4 is close enough.
Yeah.
Can't be happy with that.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know anyone you watch, and I don't know anyone of you watch Vic Tubes on Wednesdays, or Wednesday stream where I ate some pizza. Yeah.
Yeah, your cream cheese pizza.
Yeah, I ate some pizza on camera.
Cream cheese on a pizza. Ugh.
I mean, it's my way.
Then you don't even eat the crust either.
Yeah, I don't like the crust.
That's like breadsticks.
Yeah.
You don't like breadsticks either?
Oh, I mean, breadsticks, I mean, that's a different story. I usually eat the breadsticks the whole thing, but not the crust.
Please get rid of that mechanical keyboard.
Yeah, Todd's life matters.
Why don't you clack a little louder?
Are you making fun of my clicky keyboard?
Well, Louis is.
How dare you insinuate such a thing about me, sir?
Yes, Lou. I have a microphone. See, it's right here. See,
Lies and slander meant to besmirch my good night.
and I'm not getting rid of my mechanical clicky keyboard, Lou. So, but if it bothers you that much, I'll mute my microphone just to.
I'm just saying they can hear you clacking in Fort Lauderdale. That's all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know those Geico commercials with the tap dancers? Is what it sounds like.
No, I don't know. I don't know that commercial. I usually turn those things off. Caleb, I'm just going to leave it alone. I mean, just whatever. It obviously disturbs too many people when I start typing. Yeah. Okay, Todd has a family. That's fine. How you doing, Nate?
Hang in there.
Nate the Great.
You by yourself again, Nate?
Are you ready for the Slob Olympics next March?
Well, yeah, I've been talking about like for the past few weeks. And whoever's asked me if I'm home alone, no, I'm not. My mom's here working.
Here's my keyboard.
Oh,
big bitch. All right. And yes,
Hey,
it's very much like
weigh?
a typewriter.
You kiss your mother with that mouth?
No.
What?
No.
Okay, so Rick Sanchez says I'm king of the incels. Okay, whatever.
Imbeciles?
Incels. Incel is an is a shortening of the phrase involuntarily celibate, which is a lie. So whatever.
He's following.
And Lou wants to know why the mic is 3 inches from my keyboard but 2 feet from my mouth. And it's not 2 feet from my mouth. It's actually probably about a foot. And I have it hovering over my keyboard. I mean, what should I put it over here? I mean, what's the setup? I mean,
hang the microphone from the ceiling.
I mean, every streamer that I see, Pigskin Pete, Lou, when he actually turns his camera on, which is almost never now, BVD, the microphone is like right here. Yeah. I back mine off about a foot away because
mine's over here.
I mean, I back mine off because I want to be able to see the screens, and the microphone being where it is, gets in the way of me seeing the screens.
Have y'all seen where TikTok Chess
the way I
Hall's
have
mic is?
my shit set up. Leave me alone.
What about where Chess Hall's mic is?
Oh,
where's that? There's ass.
It's like right in his face.
I have it, Lou. I have a boom arm. It's one of these ones that kind of folds up and then. Shit, I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, I have a boom. You want one that comes over the top? I don't like that. I don't like that style. Leave me. I like this style. Leave me alone.
Don't like it in your way.
Do I sound good? I mean, do I sound terrible?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. So stop. What was he beating me up for about the positioning of my microphone? Everyone says it sounds fine. Leave me the fuck alone.
Because you're responding to it. That's why.
Oh, well, I'm going to stop responding to it now, Lou. I sound good. I like the way it's set up. Leave me the fuck alone.
I think it's because he knows things that you don't know about you that you don't know that he knows.
Oh, okay. So he knows what I don't know, but I don't know what he knows that I don't know.
Yeah. Actually, no.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm sitting here on the floor and doing nothing.
No.
What are you eating, Nate?
Gum.
Oh, all right.
I remember when I was eating potato chips on was that whose stream was that? I can't remember.
That was not me though. That was probably Vic.
Yeah, I think that was Vic's stream.
I try not to do streams around when I'm supposed to eat something or something. I mean, grabbing a bottle of water or something is one thing, but I think eating on a stream is kind of rude. But I don't like eating in front of other people that I'm not eating with. Not having dinner with someone. But if I'm eating and somebody else isn't, that's kind of rude. The way I was raised. If you're,
Have you ever got? Go ahead.
Say what?
I was gonna ask if you guys have ever tried charbuff wings before.
What kind of wings?
Charbuffed, which is
Char-buffed?
Jeff, do you know what I'm saying or no? Is he there? Oh.
Don't ask me because I'm lost.
Well,
are you talking about like Hooters Daytona style?
I guess so, where they put the wings back in the sauce and put back out.
Oh, so like a
double dipped,
like Zaxby's does dipping. I don't know.
Sure.
I think what he's talking about is like Hooters does what they call Daytona style wings, where they'll fry them, put them in a certain kind of sauce, and then really quick throw them on the grill.
Right.
Back fan.
Yeah, I've had not all the Hooters will do Daytona style. Most of them do. And yeah, I've had it before. It's delicious.
Nate's like obsessed with Hooters now.
I mean, I've been to Hooters when I was like 8 or 12. Just with my mom or my dad. So my mom didn't like it, so my dad did. I did.
They catch you looking, huh?
And they even have a play with the with those, I'm not gonna say it, but bees. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know what I'm saying, but the woman's parts up body on the plate. Not real ones, but like those fake ones. So,
does this sound better? I've actually moved the microphone up, and it's now 3 inches from my mouth. So, does that sound better?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I'll leave it here. Jerry Wells asks a question. I've not heard of this story. Has anyone heard of this story? He says, "Did you see where that nut job Arkansas state trooper flipped a pregnant woman?"
Oh, well, I didn't check this out.
Pit maneuver or something?
What?
If it's real, oh my god!
I haven't heard about that one.
Like flip a car?
So
I don't know. Jerry, did he flip her car, or did he actually flip the person? I mean,
what was again like the?
It's an Arkansas state trooper did something to a pregnant woman. And Sea Dog West is here. I haven't seen Sea Dog West in a while around here, so that's cool. Our Razorback fan number one here saying something about Nick Saban is a midget. Is Nick Saban a midget? I'm not sure, but who did we lose? Oh, we lost Caleb. Okay. Oh, Caleb's back. Never mind.
Oh, wait. It was
he's 5'6". He is pretty short, though.
What happened, Caleb?
Yeah, I clicked off of the tab and had to, exit out and come back in.
Okay.
Oh.
Uncle Lou says we live in a police state. Yeah, well, from a certain perspective, I agree with him.
Yeah.
Probably not the same way he thinks I agree with him, but I agree with the statement in principle. We probably just disagree on our definition of a police state, but that's okay.
It was
Is Sea Dog in here? Oh, Sea Dog West. Sea Dog West. Okay.
Yeah, what's up, Sea Dog West?
No, not the other Sea Dog.
Yeah, not
so no. Okay, Sea Dog is Sea Dog, but Sea Dog West is Sea Dog West.
Yeah, and Sea Dog is Sea Diggity Dog.
So
and Megan just showed up.
Yeah, did a pit maneuver on the lady, I guess.
Old Megan lives in Gainesville, Florida, and hates it and complains about it all the time. But won't move. Don't get it. Don't understand.
It was a car that police flipped over a pregnant woman.
So a pregnant woman was driving and a state trooper flipped the car?
I think so. It says pregnant woman sues Arkansas police after PIT maneuver flips car.
Oh, he did a pit maneuver.
maneuver,
Okay.
Pit maneuver.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's a danger of doing a pit maneuver is if you do it right, it spins the car out. But if you do it in the wrong spot and the car spins out and then hits.
Well, you know
something
what?
and
There's
you
a
roll the car.
surefire way. There's a surefire way to make sure that doesn't happen.
Don't
Don't run from the cops.
Yeah,
Exactly. I was going to say that exactly.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Don't run.
Real quick, I got to do this because I said I want to make sure I do this several times during the stream. People have just joined the stream. You may notice at the top of the chat window in blue, there's a pinned comment that's from me. I've put the link to Jessie J's or RODGE LITE if you prefer. I put a link to his PayPal account. I'm sure everyone here is familiar with what happened to Jesse. I wanted to put that link in there so I know some people click on super chats for me or my PayPal link, and if you want to do that, that's fine. But I would ask that if you are of a mind to donate money today to a channel, whether it's mine or someone else's, please consider doing it for Jesse so that we can help make him financially whole again. These scumbags hit him hard, and they hit him where it hurts. And if we could help as a community to help make him financially whole again, I think that would be a great thing to do. Now, if you decide to do that, I can't see his PayPal account, so I don't know who's doing it or if they're doing it. But if you do it and you want it to be known you did it, just post in the chat window that you did it. Don't have to post the amount. Doesn't even matter what the amount is. It's just the support for a brother who has supported all of us at one time or another. And if you can't do it for whatever reason, that's perfectly understandable too. But if you can at some point in the near future, send him a text, send him an email, comment on one of his videos, and just say that you love him and that you're thinking about him. And because he's going through a shit time right now, and we need to back this boy up because he don't feel too good about himself right now, and he needs to be made to know that even if he did something really bad and maybe a little foolish, we don't love him any less for it. So,
and yeah, guys, just to piggyback off of that, this community helped me out a ton when my dad went down like he did, and let's do double that for Jesse. He's an amazing guy. He
is a good guy, and he needs our support.
Yeah, he showed big support to me when my dad went down.
Whether it's financial support or whether it's just a message to him saying that you love him and that you got his back.
Yeah.
Just help the boy out.
Yeah. Hashtag help Jessie J or RODGE.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I appreciate y'all coming to my channel today and, enjoying the happy hour. And this was pre-planned, by the way, folks. This isn't because of what happened with Jesse. He was going to Helen, Georgia, with his family, and he went because he couldn't get his money back anyway, so he might as well go. And he had asked me to do the substitute stream, many days ago. So that's why I'm doing it. I did not block what you said about the police, Rick. I'm not paying that much attention to the chat window that I can click off. Somebody trying to post something. I didn't block you. If you want to put up what you said about the cops, go ahead. But I didn't shut it down. I don't even see a hidden comment in here right now. Yeah, so I don't know what you're talking about, Rick, but I'm not I'm not out to censor you. You and I don't believe the same things, but I always let you say what you want to say, Rick. Just as long as you don't get terribly nasty about it, or do some kind of personal attack. Post what you want, man.
Yeah, I mean, people never block him. I mean, they allowed him to laugh at Jessie J when Jessie posted the video about the scammer. So I mean, nobody blocks.
That's not how it works on my channel. Now, if somebody is sitting there posting up Chess Hall's address saying he's gonna, go find him and kick his ass, I'll hide that guy all day. If somebody comes on here and starts talking shit about one of y'all's mamas or children or whatever, I'm gonna kill that. I'm gonna kill that troll immediately. But Rick, on the souls of my children's eyeballs, ain't censoring you, ain't happening.
I'm getting hungry. I don't know why.
Well, it's 5:30 there, Nate. It's almost dinner time.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna eat some of the leftover wings. But
what's up, T-Dog?
Jerry Wells says that this pregnant woman in Arkansas was not running from the cops. So if she wasn't running from the cops or trying to elude the cops, why did she get pit maneuvered?
Exactly.
Something's missing here.
And Lou wanted to put something in there about George Floyd didn't run. Yeah, and Derek Chauvin didn't have his knee on his neck either. That's a matter of court record.
Okay, I really don't want this to start deteriorating into a police violence
I'm not getting into
stream.
Yeah.
I'm not here for that. I really don't want to talk about Floyd.
If you're going to talk about it, be truthful about it. Don't sit there and tell lies about it.
I gotta go because I'm gonna eat some wings.
Yeah, guys.
Right.
I think I'm gonna follow suit of
you guys.
Great and head out. I got to get ready for work here coming up an hour coming up soon.
All right. Well, I appreciate you being here, Caleb. I'm glad your dad's doing good.
Yeah, man. I've been kind of not eluding streams, but I've been kind of out of streams lately. Living out my teenage years, got life going on, but I'm definitely gonna try to get back into the streams.
I miss my teenage years.
Sometimes life comes before YouTube, and I've been having to put life first. So
I don't blame you.
I'll be back in here in the coming weeks. So y'all be good, man, and I'll talk to y'all whenever.
All right, we'll be here for you. Come on back.
Be good.
Sir.
See you.
Now, see, Jerry, I completely agree with that last thing. 100%.
Oh, it's the man with the glasses.
No,
hey, everybody.
No.
What's up?
Look at this. The champ.
So who won today's battle, Sea-Dog? Was it you or Ballard?
He was
Ballard.
no.
It was Mike Vick.
Mike Vick. Sorry.
Mike Vick.
It was Mike Vick. I can't seem to get a hold of him. He beats me in rock, paper, scissors and beats me in trivia and all that.
I was confused. I thought it was tied up at one time. And didn't you get the Jupiter Saturn question right?
Yeah.
And then you got the main question right?
We got a lot of questions.
So you should have won.
You calling in the question?
I could have sworn it was tied, and then you got the Jupiter Saturn question.
A couple times I had said the answer, and everybody, I thought I was first, and everybody was like, "Oh, I don't know, it's a tie." I actually went back and watched it, and it was a little laggy on my part, so it's probably my fault. But I'm not mad about it. Mike Vick is a tough competitor. I can't seem to. I'll get a hold of him one of these days.
Yeah. But champ is back.
I'm 0-2 against Mike Vick.
So which one's worse? You and Mike Vick competing, or Golden Blue Dude and D4 competing?
I know.
Well,
some good rivalry.
Georgia man smarter than Tech man, according to
I don't think anybody has a chance against D4.
I can't argue.
D4's a really serious.
Yeah.
He won't even tell you that. He doesn't think he is, but he's pretty damn smart.
Hang on a minute. Hey, Rick, that was the first time I saw. I mean, I was the one that released your comment above there, which is basically "fuck the police" with 2 letters missing. That's the first time I saw that thing pop up, but I was the one that released it. So I don't know what's going on at your end, Rick, but at my end, that's the first time I saw it, and nobody here is censoring you, Sanchez. So relax. Post what you want, man. You know, if it offends me, I'll either time you out or I'll say something. But so far, you ain't offended me. And believe me, I've been offended on these streams before. We won't go into that, but but nothing you say so far offends me, Mr. Sanchez. And
so, hey, Celine, I did comment that I've had run-ins with the police because they were just overbearing, right? Not because I did anything wrong. I really didn't do anything wrong, but they get all righteous with me. It was innocent, but at the time, like, guys, why are you screaming at me? Please, I'm not doing anything. But there are times when the police go overboard, and it ticks me off, and they know. And I told them, I said, look, man, I don't give a damn. Once you piss me off, it pissed me off. Now I like police. I'm a big police supporter, and Rick, I hear you, brother. You just have no idea how many times I've been into it with the police for no good reason. But for the most part, they're good people. They really are. They're putting their life on the line. They're working their ass off. Don't get paid a damn thing, hardly.
Cops are human. Every human being is going to have is going to do things that aren't always,
They're going to get pissed.
Yeah, they have emotions. They're not robots. They're not automatons. They're going to do things that are mistakes, and they should be held accountable for those mistakes. That being said, there are a bunch of people out there that make a point, and in some cases a sport, out of pissing off cops and going after them.
Cameras,
they call themselves First Amendment auditors or whatever they are, sovereign citizens or Moors and things like that.
Look at this dog. Look at this dog. Sea dog. Look at this. Oh,
those people are hilarious.
He's a good boy.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's a good dog.
I love that.
He wanted to say hey.
Sweetness, man. Oh, that's great. Nothing like that. Nothing better.
He's my buddy.
Yep. And we all need that. Everybody should have something like that. And they can hang on to, and they love you back no matter what. No matter how bad it seems, they're all on your side.
Lou, I don't understand that question. Making sport of hating the FBI? I don't understand the question. So I don't get it.
Well, I mean, there's been a lot of hate toward the FBI in the last 4 and 5 years. I mean,
I think most of that hate towards the FBI goes towards the leadership part of it, not the field agents. But
I agree with you.
I haven't really paid much attention to that. Maybe I should pay a little more attention to that. But and somebody said Sea Dog. Someone wants to know if you get along with cats, Sea Dog.
I love my cats. I got 3 of them in the other room, but I got them locked up because they don't get along with my dog.
Yeah.
I love my cats.
Yep, that's too bad because they should get along. They should all get along.
My dog's kind of new. I just got him last November, so.
Okay.
I think this is a compliment from Rick. He says, he knows I don't time him out because I have 200-year-old skin, thick skin. I believe that's damning me with faint praise.
That's very funny.
That was good. That's good. Yeah.
Well, I have. I'm not young. I've been around, if you will. yeah, at a certain point in my life, and it wasn't too long ago, but it was long enough. It occurred to me that I have more birthdays behind me than ahead of me, and at a certain point, you start to think a lot of this shit that I used to worry about just doesn't matter anymore.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
I just realized I'm the only youngster in here.
Dude, you thank God we have somebody that's young in this world. That's
enjoy your youth.
Yes, absolutely. Don't worry about it. Just have fun.
I'm having a good time.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute.
Absolutely.
Y'all calling me old or something?
You older than Steve Dog?
Yeah.
No.
Do I know actually how old SSC is? I think he's in his 30s.
Mid-30s.
I think he's young. I think, but you know who's younger than him is JW. I'm joking, Jay.
No, J-Dub's about my age.
I'm joking with him.
I think Slim Shady Kane's is in his mid 30s, like 35,
33, 34, maybe. Somewhere around there.
How in the hell does he get to be so wise and such a smart ass at that age? I mean, that's amazing to me. He's way ahead of me. I couldn't get.
I think being a trucker, he's seen probably more than we have.
Yeah. I'm sure he has. Oh, it's funny, you know, you go traveling to see all these crazy things. And
LW is here. Good to see you. The Bet is here. Hopefully, he'll behave himself for once.
Don't count on him.
And Lou says he's old AF. So if Lou is old AF at
he ain't.
I think he's like 42.
Oh
what does that make me?
He's 43 now. I mean,
42, 43. What does that make me? Dead and dusty.
Yeah. You guys.
Age is a number, by the way. Age is just a number. Experience and all the shit you've gone through is much more aging than your age. So Lou may have beat us on some of that.
Thank you, C-Dog. I appreciate that. Bacon Ninjet, or the person formerly known as Bacon Ninjet, says Lou is 43. So, okay.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a number. But at the same time, you live life and you learn through. Sometimes you don't learn, but a lot of times you do through experience. So he probably is older than us in experience.
Do you guys have any wisdom to impart on me?
Yes.
Yeah, don't
righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Don't
Let's see.
Don't beat yourself up when you make a mistake. Okay. Don't
never go to bed with your wife angry.
Yep, that's another one. Seriously. I've made that one already, so I can enjoy it and tell you from experience. Don't do that. No, doesn't bode well. Gets you divorced.
Oh hell.
Yeah, don't do that shit.
Mr. Sanchez thinks Charlie Chaplin is my favorite actor. This is not true. Although I have seen many of his movies, and he is very funny.
What about
let's see. What other words of wisdom can we impart upon our youthful sea dog? Let's see. I've seen your wife. Never let her go.
Yes, he's way outkicked his coverage.
Yeah, he's outkicked his coverage by at least a stadium worth.
I believe it or not, I was skinny when we got together, but
get skinny
You'll get
again.
there.
Get skinny again. Yeah, I need
You'll
to.
Get there, C-Dog.
I've been working on it a little bit,
but honestly, do not. Okay, this was a mistake that I actually made, and it contributed to my marriage's downfall. Do not take her for granted.
Yes.
got it.
Yes.
Do not believe that she will always be there no matter what.
I'm 1,000% agree. I can't get there fast enough on agreeing. You're 100%, 1,000% right. So, no, I've been there. I did it. I know what you're talking about.
Okay. That sounds right.
Rick, I don't even know what you're talking about now.
What's Rick talking about? I have to get on the thing. I'm looking on the screen. I'm not looking at the chat.
Between Rick and Uncle Lou, they're trying to drag me down separate rabbit holes, and I'm not playing.
Yeah, we have a new. We're not going to get sucked into political arguments.
No.
Oh, and another one, Sea Dog. Always change your oil every 3 months or 3,000 miles.
Really? Okay. Extend the.
I thought he bumped it up to 5,000 miles.
Engine life.
You use synthetics. Yeah.
Nah. Well, I don't know. I've always been happy with the 3-3 rule, but actually, I break that rule with the. With my Celine because I don't drive it very much.
Yeah.
And I change it once a year, but it's full synthetic.
Yeah.
But every October I change the oil.
Hmm.
Hey, Celine, I'll more than happily go down that rabbit hole with them.
Yeah.
Because perfect example, to Lou's last comment, Donald Trump is the only president that has ever come into office pro-gay marriage.
Oh dear God!
I think his last comment says Sea Dog voted for Kanye West.
I haven't seen that one. So.
It'll pop up in a minute. The comment say I've noticed the comment section on StreamYard is delayed. The comment section is on StreamYard is ahead of the YouTube comment section by about 5 seconds.
I would have rather vote for Kim Kardashian than Kanye West, probably.
Yes, sir. Hell,
I would have rather vote for Kim Kardashian than Joe Biden, but never mind.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of big butts, but that's just me.
What? I couldn't.
That was one of the funniest pictures I ever saw on the internet. Was that picture of Kardashian with a champagne glass on the small of her back, and it was perfectly bad. That had to be Photoshopped, but even still, it was funny.
Jesus.
Well, that picture was touted as the picture that was supposed to break the internet or something like that. Some nonsense like that. It's like, sweetie, you have an overinflated opinion of yourself if you think you're going to break the internet.
Well, I think she's close, though. If anybody was going to, she might have had the best chance with that. That was a pretty intense picture. But that being said, the politics stuff, and I get it, and don't get me wrong. I can argue. Trust me, I can argue politics till the cows come home. I'm really,
some days I have the energy for that, and some days I don't. And today is one of those days I got no energy for that.
No,
yeah.
Why waste so much breath?
No, that Lee's just not very good at debating. So I was going to say.
This is a unmitigated fabrication on the part of Mr. Slim Shady Canes. Pardon me, and RODGE.
Slim is RODGE. Slim is a real good. He's a quick outside of Lou. I'm trying to rank these things. BBD's pretty quick-witted too, but Lou and Slim Shady are neck and neck on how damn fast they are. They're some fast-witted people, man. I don't know.
When they were talking about Georgia and Miami in 2017 before Miami lost and Georgia went on, I was sitting there thinking to myself, this could be really fun if those two end up playing each other and me and Lou can go back and forth. I think that would have been interesting.
This is why I would never get in. You remember when Lou used to do those fan versus fan calls? Yeah. And everyone said, Celine, you got to call in and do one against Slim Shady Kane. I said, no fucking way. I might be able to hang with him on the facts easy enough, but I'm not. I can't bang him out as fast as him. I would never get a chance to speak. I mean, he's just too fast. He's too fast, and I can't do it.
You see Sea Dog's banner here?
Yeah.
That's what
it's probably as accurate a statement as you'll ever see. It's probably bad advice, but it's free.
That's what it reminded me of when y'all were giving me advice. It's pretty funny.
You know what? That might not be a bad video idea for my channel. because everyone. I mean, I always did all those rants, and then a guy that we don't see here very often, Funky Fudge 11.
Oh,
he said you should do an anti-rant and do some, and I did one, pick something positive to talk about. Maybe I ought to do a second anti-rant of advice.
If you do anything positive, Celine, you're going to ruin your brand.
Yeah, probably.
I love it. People give you so much crap for being them. Get off my lawn. I was like, no, there's a reason.
I don't, it don't bother me, but I think maybe like old man gives advice. That would be a good idea for a video.
Yeah, it would.
It'd be funny.
You know what you listen, and all these people don't like it, but the history, or I should say experience, is a hell of a great teacher. You snip through all the bullshit in about 3 seconds. You be down that road for a little while, you'll know. So that's why it's always great to hear you. I know what you're saying, and I know it makes people a little angry, but it's okay. Sorry.
Lou, I thought complaining about everything was a prerequisite of being old.
Lou wants me to do a rant video on old people who complain about everything.
That's funny.
It'd be funny. It would be a great comedy moment. You got to get yourself built up for it, though, Celine. You got to have some time to practice it.
The Bacon Ninjet says I should do a Celine versus the Cloud. See old man yells at Cloud. I could do that. Well, the problem is I would have to go out and I would have to go out into like a field or something, because if I did that in front of my house, my neighbors would think I'm insane.
It's called a paddy wagon on you.
What you need to do is sit in a lawn chair in your front yard, and everybody that walks by your house, hey, stay off my grass.
Nah, there's not a lot of foot traffic on my street, though, but I get what you're saying. I could do it at my parents' house.
Ooh.
There you go.
It's not in your neighborhood.
No, they're the same neighborhood.
Well, but I mean, that's not your house. They're not going to look at you. Well, maybe they will, but hopefully don't recognize you live in the neighborhood. You should do that. That would be great.
Even better. I set up I go to a car show, and I sit next to my car, and everyone who comes within 10 feet of it, I say, get away from my car.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Well,
Sea-Dog, seriously,
yeah.
Man. You do good. You do good, man. You're living life large. You're young, and don't take our advice too seriously, but take it a little bit. Yeah. We've made these mistakes. We can tell you.
No, I was serious about the oil change.
Yeah, I was serious about the not ignoring. You know what we're saying. So just try to hold on to some of these little things, because they are real. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
I mean, Sea-Dog is like anything else in life. I mean, you can get all the advice you want. I mean, between a bunch of all of us here got age on you, and we could give you advice about how to keep your marriage, and how to raise kids, or what. I know you don't have kids right now.
It's just something to think about. It's just something to have as an input. It doesn't mean you take it as gospel. We're not the Bible.
I appreciate it, though.
You just have to feel your own way.
Yep. Sounds like good advice so far.
Yeah.
But I would definitely never go. If you're having a fight with your wife, don't let it end by going to bed. I mean, going to bed angry is a killer.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna push back on that one. Sometimes I pick a fight with my wife just so she'll go sleep in the other room.
Slim, your day is not long before you won't be there with her much.
There we go. I used to be skinny. See, it almost sucks to look at. I used to be so skinny. That's me and my offensive line coach in high school.
Damn.
You played offensive line?
I mean, all you got to do is make a couple of changes, Sea-Dog, and you can get back there.
Yeah, once I stopped playing football, it went downhill. Because I ate even worse then than I do now. And I worked out so much, it was like,
Look, have you seen Bad Dog? Have you seen his have you gone to his fitness thing? His fitness
no, I haven't.
Go to Bad Dog's fitness channel
and
just listen to him for a few times. And he really does have a great system here, and it ain't bullshit. It's pretty real. But do it. I mean, for me, I actually started looking at it. I'm like, I got to stop doing all these damn carbohydrates and all this sugar. And you start cutting that out, and it comes off in a freaking hurry, dude. Like
I've done that before.
Yeah,
actually, I can vouch for that. That's part of how I've dropped 50 pounds. I basically cut out sodas, cut out sugar, and I cut out a lot of the carbs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, carbs were carbs are my enemy in particular because that sends my glucose levels way up. A lot of protein, a lot of veggies, and I started walking. Just.
I need to improve.
Yeah, the other thing to think about here, guys, is when you think you can't eat good food. There is a lot of good food without all that shit in it. And it actually really does. You'll start eating, you're like, God dang, this is good. I mean, I'm telling you, it ain't like you ain't putting yourself out. You're gonna eat good food.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. This won't be empty carbs,
right?
Empty shit. Yeah. So, anyway,
yep.
don't take it so hard that it's like, oh my God, I'll never be skinny again.
Try not to
obsess.
Yes.
Try not to eat something like the last hour you're awake before you go to bed. That's a curse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Eating before you go to sleep.
Lou, turn your camera on for a second. Make sure it's you.
Is he coming here to tell me that it's so funny that I was skinny and I played O-line? I was the smallest lineman.
That's definitely Lou.
And I sucked and I didn't play. So
quote, I
didn't start.
So skinny that I played offensive line.
Yes, no, I know. I was the smallest one and I didn't start. So
that's why.
Yeah, I know. I was too small.
You didn't plug the hole.
Nope, I didn't.
Now you could. We need to get.
Yeah, hell yeah, I could. I need to get back in the game. I think I got some eligibility left.
How you doing, Lou?
Good.
What's the one word answer, man? That's the first.
Oh, here we go.
A hard time. Yeah. No, he's probably got something going on. He's trying to multitask. I get it. Oh man, but see,
no, he put a video up earlier. I haven't watched it yet. I was doing this. I'll watch it.
It's good. But Sea-Dog, you know how it goes. I mean, you'll live a little bit. You're not stupid, and that's what this is why you won the damn. Didn't you? I think you beat Vic today, didn't you?
I didn't. No.
No, I know, but you should have. I think you did.
Georgia man smarter than Tech man.
Well, I've said this before. I'll say it again. I'm the right demographic to be a Georgia fan. I'm stupid as hell, and since Mike Vick is so smart, he's definitely going to be the demographic to be a Georgia Tech fan. But sometimes these things don't happen.
You can say that all you want, but the reality is you're not a Georgia fan.
Definitely not.
And you got humiliated by a handicapped Georgia fan.
I did.
So
What was the
those
score?
are just the facts.
It's true. I'm gonna get him one of these days.
And now our duty is to keep our eye on the police blotter in Savannah for the next 72 hours to make sure that Vic doesn't terrorize the good city of Savannah, Georgia.
I thought he was going to Tybee Island.
Celebrating his victory.
No, they're staying in Savannah. They're just going to go to the beach for the day.
Oh. So my other thing is, I said this earlier, Lou, and I don't know if you heard it. But which one's the better rivalry, Sea Dog and Vic, or D4 and GBD?
I don't know about a rivalry between D4 and GBD.
Oh, D4 beat him by an inch on every one of the freaking contests, and it was pissing him off at the slot.
Yeah, Golden Blue Dude talks about it.
Yeah,
I didn't know about that.
He's like, he's my damn nemesis. That's what he said.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Mike Vick is the D4 to my Golden Blue Dude.
You gotta love it though. Everybody gets along pretty well and gets it going. That's what makes it fun. And but it's going to get even better this year. You know that. But now, what was you weren't trying to get this police thing going, were you, Lou? This whole
What, me?
Yeah.
I didn't bring it up.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just saying.
No, he didn't bring it up. Somebody else brought. Jerry Wolf brought it up when he was asking a question about the trooper doing a pit maneuver on a pregnant woman.
I have a cousin that was a police officer here. Got killed in the line of duty. I mean, I give money. I give money to his foundation every year. Part of the interstate here is named after him. I mean, I've got no problem with
I'm with you.
Police that do their job the right way. Just the same as I don't have any problem with the bagger at Publix who does their job the right way. But the problem is, if the bagger at Publix is having a bad day, he puts your milk on top of your bread. If the police officer is having a bad day, you end up dead. That's the problem.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't even know if this police has a problem, a bad day. I think they're just people that are not, they shouldn't be there.
Well, yeah. Well, besides people having a bad day, there's a policing problem in this country. It's the culture that has been created. The police are not the military.
That's right. The
police are not the military. They're not at war.
I agree.
If they wanted to be at war, or if they had the balls to be at war, they join the military, but they don't. They join the police.
That's right. No, we know.
But then they act like they're at war. Not all of them. I'm just saying the culture that has developed with the police in this country is ridiculous. We live in a police state.
It's a permeation of military into our cities, into our towns, into our communities.
I mean, they've got ID checkpoints in Texas 100 miles from the border. That's unconstitutional.
Yeah. Do it at the border.
Right.
Yeah. No, I'm you know, not to get political, but it is something that I think we all can agree on.
Not political unless you make it political. The police in this country are out of control, and they're made that way a lot of times by laws that are put in place. No knock warrants, FISA courts. The whole idea of the FISA court is insane.
Yeah, I agree.
We can have a secret court where no one's there. We don't have to tell you about it. There can be a warrant for your arrest. It doesn't have to be published anywhere. The police can take you. They can hold you. They don't have to notify your family. All they have to do is mark you as a terrorist, and they can hold you without telling anybody where you are or anything. I mean, this is insane.
Yeah, no, I argued this. I had big arguments on this. Yeah, and I think most people that stop and think about it realize it's not right. If you just take a moment. Yeah, everybody should know this.
Can I ask you a question?
If you're not doing anything wrong, you shouldn't have anything to hide. Yeah, but you have blinds on your house, don't you?
Can I ask you all a question?
Why do you have blinds on your house?
Let's see if everyone knows the answer to this question.
Why do you have blinds on your house, Celine?
Don't want nobody.
So people can't see in.
It's because it's nobody's business.
Yeah, well, it also saves energy, but that's a difference. When do you all think the FISA court was actually established?
Long time ago, 70s, I think.
Well, it was under. I think it's Ford or Carter.
Yeah, I think it was in
1978. It was established under Carter.
It was expanded. It was expanded under the Patriot Act.
Yeah.
I'm aware of that, but it's been around a long time.
Yeah,
right, but
that was my only point.
Until the early 2000s, it was only used against foreigners.
And then
now it's used against everybody, and no one cared. Well, Republicans in particular didn't care until the FISA court was used on Trump. Now all of a sudden they care. They should have cared from the beginning.
There, I hear you. The truth.
What do people always say? Transparency is the issue, right? In everything, right? You want to know what's going on, right? If we don't know what's going on, we assume the worst.
Yep.
Well, with a FISA court, you've got no clue.
Might as well. Yeah.
You're not supposed to. That was the idea behind it. Hey, Battle Angel, good to see you again.
Oh man, you guys are just making it good. By the way, to get off this, because this is. I mean, I think normal people. If normal people don't agree with us, then I don't know. I can't help them. I really don't. Can't help them. But can we talk a little bit about Battle Angel, Lou? Just a minute. Not anything detailed.
What now?
Battle Angel. When did this come? I mean, it just showed up one day on. I mean, I was like, dang, it's good. It was all good. But how long? Well, don't give me specifics, but generally, what do you? How long has it been? It's been around. I mean, she sounds. Well, you're out kicking your coverage. I'm just going to tell you that from right now.
Yeah, she's been around for about 8 weeks, I think.
Okay. All right. Well,
no, not even. Wait a minute. What's today? July. Yeah, about 8 weeks.
That's cool. But man,
that's how long she's been around.
You meet her at the happy house?
She is something.
Did I meet her at the happy house? You want to know what pissed me off? The first time I went to the happy house, it was a white lady server. That pissed me off.
Oh boy!
You ever go to Hibachi? You ever look? You ever been to Hibachi Grill and there was a white cook? I want to get up and leave.
It's like I'm freaking a Japanese Hibachi Grill. Why ain't a Japanese person doing this?
Yeah.
Oh my God! You kill me, man.
Just for the record, Lou, that's teppanyaki grill, not hibachi.
Y'all making me hungry. I'm eating some Thai food tonight.
I'm having Thai food on Sunday. I love Thai food.
Too spicy?
Yeah. It's too spicy for me.
I love spicy food, but I'm the biggest wuss when it comes to spices. Like I have to have a lot of water. And then I wind up peeing.
Water don't do anything.
I know.
Capsaicin is water soluble.
Yes, I'm aware.
You need milk. I
don't like milk.
Hey, Slim, I do see you in the background there, but I can only have 6 at a time, so I'll get you in.
If you want to talk politics, I can go.
No, he dropped out.
Politics, joking around, you know that. All right.
Check out this picture I found from. I was going through my old pictures looking for how skinny I was. This is from in 2014 when we went to the ACC championship at the Bank of America Stadium there in the background. Isn't that cool?
I lost Huffer, Billy.
Oh, hell.
What year?
2014.
Oh.
Isn't that cool?
Dang.
It's so foggy.
Trivia question, Sea-Dog.
Oh, hell.
Name the last year Georgia Tech won the ACC title.
I know what you're trying to do here.
Just answer the question.
2009.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. I don't care. We won in 2009.
Georgia Tech chose to vacate that, sir.
Well,
you vacated that for cheating.
Didn't change that we won it, did it?
You cheated.
No.
Well,
cheated.
I mean, we could say that Florida won its first SEC title way back in 1984, but it was taken away from us because we went on probation. So, according to the stat books, our first SEC title was 1991, I believe. Or was it 90? Oh, shit, I forgot. It was 90. Anyway, we won 2 SEC titles on the field, 84 and 85, but we were on probation, so we couldn't keep them. So Georgia Tech may have won the title on the field, but the record books say you don't have one.
Well, when you cheat, I mean,
I'm just saying, C-Dog, I'm just saying. I mean, it's the same situation. You know, you and I know that our schools won conference titles that aren't on the books because we cheated. I mean, I'm not happy about Florida got hosed on 2 SEC titles in a row in the 80s when I was in the school and we were celebrating in the streets.
They didn't get hosed.
No, okay. Well, you know what I mean, Lou. I mean, we cheated. Now, the 84 one hurts particularly bad because we won it on the field. They gave us the title. We even got commemorative Coke bottles. I have some. Hell, we were called the SEC champions and everything. And then after the season was over, before the Sugar Bowl, which we were supposed to be in, the SEC, I think it was the executive committee, voted to take our title from us. So we were given the title. We weren't on probation at the moment we won the title. We weren't actually technically on probation until January 1st, but that was the day that the Sugar Bowl was played. So they used that technicality, well, not technicality, they used that fact to take the title from us. So the 84 title loss hurt a lot because we won it. We were given it. We were awarded it. We were declared it. We everything, and we lost it. It was taken from us. Now the 85 one, we were on probation. We won the SEC. Hell, we were undefeated in the SEC, I think. Pretty sure.
That's not likely. That's not likely considering you've never had a perfect season ever.
I said undefeated in the SEC, Lou, not the season.
I'm pretty sure Bama's had some wins vacated, but I don't think they've had an SEC title vacated. Of course, they only have 28 of those.
You weren't very good when the years you got the wins vacated. You weren't very good.
Slim, you can come back in. I got a spot for you if you want it. Traveling Fools is here. Good to see you. Battle Angel's happy to hear that I didn't get hurt in the tropical storm. Oh, thank you, Miss Battle Angel.
Clemson only has one national title where they weren't caught cheating.
Every program cheats. I mean, it's just a matter of
now you're sounding like a hater. That's just not true.
No, I'm not trying to sound like a hater, Lou. I'm just stating a known fact. Every program breaks the rules. It's a matter of who gets caught.
It's also a matter of what you're doing. I mean,
that's true. I give you that. Absolutely. I agree with that.
Like,
100%.
for example, Clemson got caught 3 years ago giving somebody a birthday cake on their birthday. That's not cheating.
How terrible.
That's not cheating, is it?
I mean,
Illinois Tennessee buying players with Happy Meals, that's cheating.
I mean, Illinois got in trouble because an assistant coach gave a player $150 so he could buy a bus ticket to go to his fucking grandmother's funeral.
Damn.
And he didn't have the money, so an assistant coach gave him $150, and that got him in trouble with the NCAA.
Yeah. And now technically that's cheating too, but I think that's a rule that should be changed. But I think the marijuana rules should be changed too. But the point is, the rules are the rules, and everyone knows them.
Yeah.
But but the point I'm making, Celine, is to say everyone cheats. Okay, somebody gives a birthday cake. Not everybody has half their team on steroids like Clemson did in 2018.
No, obviously there are. You're arguing degrees of rule breaking, and I agree with you in spirit and in fact.
Giving a birthday cake doesn't alter results, I don't think.
No, but it is still against the rules. But even though the rules are stupid,
giving steroids.
Yeah,
I mean,
some of the people are given. Yeah,
some of the people I feel
most a little while back on Flimlo Raps channel, a Baylor walk-on player. The NCAA declared him ineligible because another player on the team who wasn't there on scholarship or anything, his parents were paying his way. This walk-on player was literally homeless, living in his car, and one of his teammates, his dad, let him sleep on the couch.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that the people that I really sympathize with are at every university in the country who are working in the compliance office and have to make sure that their programs are following it's like an unabridged dictionary of some of these rules that are just insane. Like you just mentioned, letting a kid sleep on a couch, $150 for a grandmother's funeral bus ticket, a birthday cake. Some of this stuff is just ridiculous. Now, I understand institutional cheating, like, say, for instance, giving players grades for classes that don't exist. Are you listening, North Carolina? That's one thing. A recruit comes to visit your campus and you buy his mom and dad a pizza. That's another.
Or like what Tennessee was doing. I mean, you're asking to get caught.
Right.
Yeah.
What Ole Miss was doing. You're asking to get caught. Some of the stuff that was going on with Nevin Shapiro at Miami, you're asking to get caught. Like, there's a difference between that kind of thing and a coach going, man, it sucks that your grandma died. Let me get you a bus ticket.
Right,
I completely agree with
you. Or an instance where it's not necessarily one particular thing, but a whole series, a whole atmosphere, like what appears to be a clear lack of direction at LSU when it comes to these rapes and sexual assault and harassment charges.
Right.
Oh, God.
I'll be surprised if Ed Orgeron survives. Just gonna be honest.
It is so bad at LSU.
You think it might get bad enough they'll take the natty away?
No, but I mean, he's been named as a defendant in that rape trial.
Who's clicking?
I just I think the LSU story is just like a dragon hiding in the woods. I mean, I think that thing could blow up at any moment. I think it's big news, bigger news than probably a lot of people think, and it's just kind of lying there waiting to be exposed. And when that bomb goes off, it's going to blow up a lot of people. I think.
And you already know LSU ain't got no problem getting rid of a national title winning head coach. I mean, they kick Les Miles out the door. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, if they think it's going to save the institution, they'll sell everybody out the river. And I don't know how much
that shit. LSU was in the open trying to hire Jimbo Fisher while Les Miles was still their head coach. The shit didn't work out, and then they basically told Les Miles we were just kidding and kept him, and that dumbass stayed for another year. You know?
Yeah.
Didn't Les Miles get fired?
Is there any other team is there any team in America besides LSU that's ever had 3 consecutive coaches win a national title?
Oh.
Miami had 3 in a row?
Yeah, Howard Schnellenberger, Jimmy Johnson, and Dennis Erickson.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yep.
Can anybody? Is there any others? Is there any others I'm forgetting about? I mean, that is a pretty. That's. That's a pretty significant accomplishment.
Yeah,
That's very impressive.
not us.
That says a lot about your program beyond its coach, right?
Yeah.
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 Does anybody really think Ed Orgeron's an elite head coach?
I don't.
No.
I'm kind of with
No.
you on that LSU video. I think a lot of it may have been the combination of Burrow and Brady.
Yeah,
He
He
lightning
struck
in the rock,
gold. He
you know?
struck gold, man.
But still, Saban, Les Miles, Ed Orgeron. I mean, that says something about LSU as a program.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't think Alabama's ever had 3 head coaches in a row win a natty. Jeff, have they?
No, hell no. You had Bryant, and then between Bryant and Stallings, there was Perkins and Curry, who were the coaches while I was there.
Yeah.
And then after Stallings, there was DeBose, Price, Shula, and then Saban. So I mean, and Francione. So yeah, there's been long gaps.
Yeah. I mean, that's impressive, right? To have 3 head coaches in a row win a national title.
Yeah,
I'd say that's very impressive.
That's
Yes.
insane.
I mean, I would say Miami would have had 4 in a row if Butch Davis hadn't left after the 2000 season and went to the NFL. I mean, is there any doubt that they would have won it regardless of who the head coach was that year?
Yeah, you're probably right. I wonder if there's any others besides. I forgot about Miami, but I mean, Slim, you're a Miami fan, so of course you knew that. But I wonder if there's definitely not in modern times. I guess maybe you'd have to go back a ways or something. Maybe, I don't know. Did Notre Dame ever have like 3 coaches in a row win one back in the 40s and 50s or something? I don't know.
I was thinking like maybe Bud Wilkinson at Oklahoma, but I don't think he had anybody before or after him that won.
Shit, Georgia Tech might back in the damn.
You go back into the 30s and the 40s and those Army teams and those teams like that. They had the same coach for like 3 decades, so it wasn't, a turnover of coaches.
Who was the head coach at Oklahoma before Bob Stoops?
That's exactly what I was fixing to ask.
Because Lincoln Riley is close.
Wasn't that wasn't? Oh God, what was
Gary
his name?
Switzer?
Okay, see, that's what I was going to ask. Was there somebody between Switzer and Stoops?
Was it Switzer?
Switzer won one, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, Switzer won in '85.
Okay, so if it went from Switzer to Stoops, that would be 2. So if Lincoln Riley can hang on and win one, but I don't know if it went from Switzer to Stoops though.
Oh,
I don't remember.
No, wait. Wasn't there someone between Switzer and Stoops? The other guy.
Yeah, that's what I don't know.
Georgia,
the one that beat Florida.
Georgia Tech had 3 in a row.
That was Lincoln Riley that beat Florida, sir. Beat the shit out of them.
No, was that Lincoln Riley? I don't think so. Hang on.
Yeah, it was 6 months ago.
This is Oklahoma.
Beat you like.
I thought you said Nebraska. I'm sorry. I for some reason I heard you say Nebraska. I don't know why. Sorry.
Yeah, it shows 3 different coaches between Switzer and.
I don't know why I was thinking
Stoops.
Nebraska.
Lou might have a point though. We might have to look up. We might have to look up Notre Dame because you might have Rockney and Leahy and they might have done it.
I mean, Nebraska did it with 2 and almost did it with a 3rd when Bo Pelini first got the job.
Georgia Tech did it. John Heisman, William Alexander, and Bobby Dodd. But that's ancient history.
Yeah, nobody cares.
I know.
How many natties does Tech have?
4.
4.
Yeah.
Are they all legit?
Yes, they're all legit. Well, I guess
I wasn't meaning that. I really didn't know. That was a
well, there's the one in 1990, but other than that, they're all
Notre
legit.
Dame almost had 3 different coaches in a row. They had one in between Dan Devine and Lou Holtz.
I think we can all agree, though, that doing that is difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I could have
Be
sworn
just 1 or 2, but there may be maybe there's 5 in the entire history of college football. But we can agree that in all those years, 100 plus years, exceedingly difficult.
Yes.
That's where it's hard to be the guy that replaces the guy.
Yeah.
You know,
I could have sworn that there was some.
Hard to replace that.
I could have sworn that there was some in between, but I don't know. Back in the I'm looking it up from 1904 to 1966. We had 3 coaches, and they all won natties. That's pretty cool.
And they all ran the triple option all the way up till the year before last.
You mean 19? You mean in a span of 62 years there were only 3 head coaches?
Yeah, and each of them won a natty.
That's like Iowa now. Iowa's only had 2 head coaches since 1970.
Wow.
Or 75 or something like that.
Yeah, I could have sworn that there was some.
Hey, Jordan Ballman.
What is it, Jeff? Who was the guy before Ferentz, Jeff?
Frank Ebershesky or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
he got the job in the 70s,
before Ferentz was Hayden Fry.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hayden Fry. There was Hayden Fry in there somewhere.
So he got the job in the 70s, right? Hayden Fry?
Yes. And 78 maybe, because he took him to the 81 Rose Bowl, and I believe that was his 3rd year, because Iowa went to 3 Rose Bowls in like a 10-year span in the 80s.
So I'm 43 years old, and in my lifetime, Iowa has had 2 head coaches. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Right. Yeah, Fry and Ferentz. And
Tennessee's had 6 in the last 12 years.
On the opposite end of that, is there a longer tenured coach than Bill Snyder to not win a natty?
No. Unless it's Ferentz.
Or Frank Beamer. How long was Beamer at Virginia Tech?
Oh, yeah, good
That's
point.
true. It's there forever.
And I still think he's closer than Bill Snyder did.
And I don't think Schembechler never won one at Michigan, did he?
What? Really?
Because when Michigan shared the title with Notre Dame or with Nebraska, wasn't it? I'm trying to think of it. Wasn't Schembechler who was their coach?
I thought for sure Schembechler had won one. I mean, I'm wrong.
Jordan Ballman says
Schembechler,
but Nate says he did.
Maybe he did, but I don't. You'd have to tell me when it was, because Michigan's only got 2 national championships. One of them was shared in '96, I think, or '91 of those years.
Michigan only has 2 natties.
Yeah, I was born in '66. I was born in '66, and the shared title they got in the '90s is the only one they've won in my lifetime.
So they're the winningest program of all time, but they only have 2 natties.
Correct.
Holy shit. You mean Florida has more natties than Michigan?
And I think their last one shared with Florida, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm surprised I didn't know that about Michigan, for trash talking purposes, if they only have the 2.
Florida has not shared any of the national titles with anybody.
They've also never had an undefeated season either. So.
Yes, we know that, Lou. It's the 3rd time you said that in this stream.
What year did Courier win it? Was it 96 or 97?
96.
Okay. I was thinking it was 97.
No, 97 was... Yeah, that was a split.
Was 97 a split year? Because 95 was Nebraska, 96 was Florida.
The 95 Nebraska greatest team of all time.
Could be.
Yeah, greatest team of all time. Okay.
Could be. That 95 Nebraska team was
program of all time.
They won every game by like an average of 40 points. They were like the 85 Bears.
They were just one of those lightning in a bottle teams, and just nobody was going to do anything to them. Yeah.
That was Tommy Frazier, I think. Now, they ran a triple option, C-Dog. What do you think about that?
Fuck, man. I've been arguing.
Hey, Lou, Jerry in the chat, Jerry Wells wants to know your opinion on the Bo Schembechler deal.
When he punched the player, was that him? No, that was Woody Hayes. What's the Bo Schembechler deal? I don't know.
I don't know. He says he watched your video, and you must have talked about a Bo Schembechler deal on a video. I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm going to need to be more specific. I have 3,000 videos. C-Dog, why don't C-Dog? I know you hate Georgia. I get it.
I do.
Why don't you reiterate more often that in Dan Mullen's best season ever in his 13-year coaching career, Georgia Tech beat the bejesus out of them 30-3.
Oh yeah, Mississippi. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Why
You should really reiterate that more, because I get tired of beating that drum for you. That should be your job.
What
is it? Because he's the coach of Florida, and so now you feel like you have to suck his taint or something?
Well, I mean, it doesn't. I'm not trash talking Dan Mullen for any reason. I don't have any reason to. Why?
Yeah.
Well, Florida and Georgia Tech are natural allies. We hate the same teams and never play each other.
What does that matter?
Well,
yeah, what does that matter?
Yeah, but
I just get along with Florida fans.
We never played Michigan, but I've been talking shit about Harbaugh for a hot minute.
Well, I like Florida. I don't have anything against Florida.
Fine, yeah, man. You know what? Okay, whatever. Whatever.
Lou,
trash talk.
You're not even a Georgia Tech fan anymore. You're just an anti-Georgia fan.
Well, that's good enough.
Right.
You won't even toot your own team's horn.
You may be right.
Lou, they clarified what they're talking about in the chat area. What they're talking about is Schembechler knew about there was a doctor at University of Michigan molesting athletes.
Yeah, I said when I said that I don't know the whole story on that. It was a headline on ESPN one day. Someone has made an accusation that Schembechler was aware, but I don't know enough, and I even said that in that video. I don't know enough really to offer an opinion on it. So
well, I think if Schembechler knew about it, then that's terrible. But I don't know if you could go and prosecute the guy.
If he knew, that's horrible. Clearly, and if it was proven that he knew, I would give him the same treatment I give Joe Paterno.
Is Schembechler? This is a stupid question, but because I honestly don't know. Is Schembechler still alive?
No, I don't
no.
know.
I think he passed some time ago.
Okay, then what is the point of asking the question? Just to run his name through the mud and do a Paterno on him? I mean, okay, I guess I understand that, but
well, Paterno was alive.
Yeah, Paterno's alive. He should have had his wins
not
vacated.
Now. Not now, but he was alive when his name got drugged through the mud.
Yeah, and rightfully so. But you're going to run a dead man's name through the mud. To what purpose? I have no idea.
Well, if I knew
what y'all want to do, go for it.
Was true, I would run his name through the mud. But I don't know enough about that story.
And I just don't see the point. I mean, other than to humiliate his name, what's the point?
The same reason you still hate Hitler. Hitler's dead. Don't act like just because somebody's dead, you can't say anything bad about it.
Yeah, but he could. The atrocity were committed when he was alive. So I mean, you already made that point.
If Schembechler knew rape was going on, wouldn't he have been alive when he knew that?
Yeah, okay, I see that point. Okay, I get it now. For some reason I didn't connect.
I don't think dying absolves someone of their wrongdoing.
No, it definitely doesn't. It just why they're going to keep that story alive, though, is, well, I guess there's a good reason to keep it alive. I just don't get it. There's so many other things going on.
Well, it's not keeping it alive. When those stories came out, that was new information a couple of months ago. So it was an accusation, and I don't know enough about it. That's why I didn't offer an opinion on it.
I wonder if Schembechler knew what was going on. I guess. Well, wait a minute. Was the doctor in question was molesting gymnasts, correct?
Yes, and killed himself in prison.
Okay. Yeah. So Schembechler is the football coach, right?
Yes.
So why would the football coach know what the doctor for the gymnastics team was doing? I don't get the connection.
He was the doctor for the university as a whole.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So now this all makes more sense to me.
I honestly don't know.
But I didn't know he was the doctor for the university, the athletic program as a whole. Now it makes more sense to me. Now I understand. Okay. I stand corrected.
And I believe some of these additional accusations that have come up, and I don't know all the details of this story. Like Lou, I don't really know a lot about it, but I believe that there have been accusations leveled by athletes who were not gymnasts. That there are other athletes who have come forward now and said that this guy had made advances or whatever at them. So it's spilled over beyond the gymnastics team, to my understanding.
There wasn't the same thing going on in Michigan State. There was a big trial. I thought it was Michigan State.
Half the Big Ten is pedophiles. That's just a fact.
Okay.
They're sick up there.
I mean, it's only in the Big Ten that you can find a pink locker room at a football stadium.
What's the predominant religion in the North and Northeast?
Well, WASP.
Catholicism.
Is it? I thought it was various Protestantisms.
No.
Okay, well, no, I'm not up on my religious demographics.
Protestant is more popular in the Southeast. Baptist, all that shit.
Well, okay. You would know better than I would. I mean, more Jews up north than down south, but
Michigan has 11 natties. Nate wants you to know.
That really begs the question: why has none of this ever come out at Notre Dame?
Right. Yeah. Thank you. Money.
No, Notre Dame's Midwest school,
but they're Catholic.
Northeast.
Notre Dame was all male until 64, 68, sometime in the 60s when they merged with St. Mary's. But until then, Notre Dame was a men's school.
So that's proof that it was going on.
Can y'all imagine that kind of stuff happening at a team you're a fan of? That would be heartbreaking.
It would be heartbreaking, but I would bring the same energy.
Yeah, I would too.
I ripped Todd Gurley a new asshole for signing $900 worth of autographs in the back of a car. I told him I called him a selfish, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't pull punches.
Well, I know that.
Yeah, I want
principal has the top fandom, right?
Yeah.
But the average person tends to make excuses for a team.
Right.
I don't know of anybody that would. Well, I take that back. When the Joe Paterno stuff came out, I had a Penn State lady threaten to sue me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Penn State people that will still take up for Joe Paterno.
That's just hard to move on from. I would feel like if something that awful happened to,
And the thing is, I know that by the, I guess legally, I don't know, whatever, Joe Paterno did but he did the bare minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't see how you do that. And the same thing for the assistant coach that walked into the shower and saw it happening.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, well, I went to Joe Paterno and the athletic director and told him what I saw. Okay, great. Why didn't you go in there and pull that 8-year-old away from that 40-year-old man?
Yeah.
Like, how do you see that? And all you do is go tell somebody.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
I can't.
No,
imagine.
I can't.
Put yourself in any situation, the YMCA, whatever gym you remember, whatever, anywhere, an alley somewhere. You walk in and see that, and you turn around and walk away? No.
You walk in there and beat the living shit out of the.
Yeah, that's a paddling. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not very good at swinging fists, and I would do that.
Yeah.
I would have to get my ass beat. I mean, that's just what would have to happen. But there's no way I would turn around and walk away.
Yeah. I might end up laying there bloody on the floor, but by God, it's on. If I come across that, it is on.
Right. That's just I don't understand that.
Yeah, I agree. I just can't. I don't know. I can't imagine. Oh hell, Nate.
What you have is a situation where a bunch of people were concerned about legally covering their ass. So they did the legal minimum, but they also did the moral minimum.
Yeah.
Let's say you walk down an alley and you see a grown man and a grown woman. And in the back of your mind, you go, it looks like that woman might be being raped, but you're not for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you go, this is none of my business. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
11.
But you walk around a corner and you see an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
There's no question.
Yeah.
Well,
no, there's no question. No.
If you all want to know how many corrected amount Michigan titles has, they have 11.
Fake news. Fake.
Nope.
Fake.
Nope. 1901,
How many?
1902.
How many are those before 1936?
They might claim 11, like Bama claims 18.
Well, it's not fake news.
It is fake news. Well, then Georgia has 5. No, 6.
No, yeah, they have 5. Yes.
There's been 6 years where some publication has named Georgia national champion.
Well, how come all the banners for Michigan Wolverine fans has like 11 national titles?
The same reason Florida put up a banner for winning the SEC East.
No. Okay, that was McElwain, not Florida.
Plus,
Bama Banker asked a good question. He asked, didn't they reverse the decision and Paterno got all of his wins back? I don't know.
I'm not concerned about his win.
Well, plus, if you didn't know, division titles of Harbaugh has is 1, 2018.
He didn't win the division in 2018. Stop lying.
Well, that's what I was seeing. So,
no, he didn't. He's never played in a Big Ten title game ever.
It doesn't say title. It doesn't say Big Ten title, division title.
Sir, if you win the division, you play in the Big Ten title game.
They got routed at Ohio State, but they got because they had a really good record after they got beat up by Ohio State that year.
No.
Yes.
They had the same record as Ohio State, but they lost to Ohio State, so Ohio State won the division. The same reason Florida won the division last year. Georgia and Florida had the same record.
I just don't get why you say
Nate.
What?
Who won the SEC East last year?
Florida.
Exactly.
I just looked it up. A settlement on January 16, 2015 between college athletics governing body and the university restored 111 Paterno wins that were erased from the records during the fallout from the Sandusky sex abuse scandal. So Bama Banker is right. A lot of those wins that were vacated are restored.
Well, I don't know. The decision's got nothing to do with the legality or the morality of what Joe Paterno did or didn't do.
No, right. I agree with you.
I don't know that. I don't know that
200%. I'm just saying, Bama Banker asked a good question. Got the answer. He got 111 wins back in a settlement back about 5 years ago.
I just don't get why you all guys get a lot of hate to Michigan, but although it's Harbaugh, but whatever. But your opinions are all right, but I think in my opinion, I think Michigan has a low nationals, but it's our opinions.
Well, you're wrong. So,
how many is it that aren't like claimed?
Aren't claimed 1925. 5 aren't claimed for Michigan.
Oh my God, 2. You have 2 90s. The other 9.
No, 5 unclaimed.
All right, I gotta look this up. All right, I'm gonna look it up. Let's see. All right.
And he's got a mechanical keyboard too.
Oh, that's not.
No, that was me. I'm sorry, I forgot to. Okay, here
Oh.
I got it. Michigan Wolverine football claimed titles 11, 01, 1901 02, 03, 04, 1918, 1923, 1932, 1933, 1947, 1948, 1997. Unclaimed 5, 25, 26, 64, 73, 85. Conference titles 42, division titles 1.
One.
Well, you say we haven't won, so
That is so weird to hear Michigan with all those stats, how bad they are.
So
They're still the winningest team of all time, aren't they? Right?
I didn't hear what he said.
According to, and that came, and I went into the Wikipedia. According to them, it says claimed national titles. Now, and believe it or not, it says one division title in 2018.
Wow.
Well, I was right.
Damn.
Going by Wikipedia though, so
Wikipedia is wrong.
Well,
Michigan was
they do
not.
wrong. No, they do get some wrong things up. Yes, well, they are wrong a lot. So I in my opinion, I think they do have levels.
Well, okay, wait a minute. They say division title. Michigan has one shared title with Ohio State, but then it also says lost tiebreaker to Ohio State. So I don't understand that.
That's what I was trying to say, Lou. They got robbed by Ohio State when they lost, but I was trying to tell, yeah, it was shared title, basically, yes.
That would be the same as Georgia saying they won the East last year because they tied with Georgia with Florida for the record. They just lost the tiebreaker.
Right, and I was trying to say that a little, but it didn't come out right though.
Now here's another thing. Here's another thing. National championships. The list. The 11 claimed national championships. All the ones from 1901 to 1933. That was before the AP and coaches poll era.
Correct.
Well,
so 47, they claimed the final AP poll was number 2, but no coaches poll. And in 1948, they got their first AP number 1 ranking, and then in 47, under Lloyd Carr, they won. The AP poll, they were number 1, but the coaches poll, they were number 2. So
Michigan has 9 national titles.
So they've got 2. Michigan has 2 AP championships.
Yeah, but I'm going to say Michigan has 9 natties.
Where do you get 9 from?
They have 7 before the AP was a thing.
Right, I just said that.
Yeah, so that 7 plus 2 is 9.
Okay, so you're throwing out the.
I mean, it's not Michigan's fault the AP didn't have a poll before a certain year. I mean,
no, that's why they called them claimed national titles because
I recognize Michigan as 9, not 11.
You better give that same to Alabama then.
But and 2 in the last 50 years, same as Georgia.
If that's the right amount, I'm fine with that.
That's 9. I think it's 9.
Yeah, there was no AP until 19.
Okay.
Well,
yeah, Michigan. A lot of the 90s they claim were like pre-1940.
Right.
It was like the Wild West of ranking teams.
Mm-hmm. If it's like above 5 90s, I'm okay with that.
I mean, it's not like they're Alabama or something. Where
no, I'm not saying that.
I mean, Alabama's got years where they came in 3rd in the SEC and they claim a natty.
Right.
Alabama's got years where they lost a bowl game but claim a natty. I mean, that's just silly.
Yeah.
Alabama has 13 Associated Press national championships.
Associated, what's that?
Right, which is still amazing.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I just found the information. It was on Wikipedia, but I'm sure the same information is elsewhere too. So
Right.
It looks like Michigan won the bulk of their natties before the AP coaches poll era, where,
Well, it's like
you
you
said,
could
it
say
was
that,
a wild, wild west, and
Yale,
you can claim anything you want.
Yale with their natties, Army with their natties. You could.
Yale has 27 natties.
Oof.
I wonder how many.
Yeah, I think I'll take the 18 for Bama, but I will say, if you want to make the argument that we should just ignore everything prior to 1936 and go from there forward, I can live with that as well, because we're still number one with 13. So, I mean, if you want to cut and wipe at 1936 and go forward from there, I can live with that.
Yeah, but the world wasn't invented in 1936, so the reality is that Yale has the most national titles.
And nowadays they're canceling their football season without even attempting to play.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Hey, Harvard has 12.
Ivy League said,
well,
fuck
damn.
it. We're just not even going to bother.
The smart school is head of Michigan. Damn.
Smart school's ahead of everybody.
Well,
yeah, I don't know. Does it look like the Ivy League will ever start playing again?
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, that's serious for me, though. I mean, everyone else laughs at the Ivy League thing, but my father and I enjoy watching Ivy League football together.
Yeah. They'll play this year, don't you think? Though.
Yeah,
I think they will.
Yeah,
I haven't heard anything about anybody not playing this fall.
Yeah,
right.
But I actually liked the idea that happened this year of the FCS schools, of which the Ivy League is technically an FCS school, FCS conference, playing in the spring and leaving the FBS exclusively for the fall, the traditional season. And then the FCS plays in the springtime after the FBS is done. And they get their own TV contracts and they get more attention and a bigger fan base. I thought it was a great idea.
You know what? Watching the FCS in the spring would be better than any of these dumbass leagues they've tried to invent over the last couple of years, I think.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
But Celine, what's the deal with now? Is this true? The Ivy League, like I hear you say they're technically FCS. I don't think they participate in postseason at all. Period.
No, they don't. No, they do play some games. Each of their teams plays a few games outside of the Ivy League. Like Colgate and.
But the playoffs, I mean, they don't even. They're not even a part of that. Like in other words, Harvard could go 10-0, 12-0, whatever the games they play. They're still not participating in the FCS playoff.
Well, once the Ivy League season is over, it's over. I mean,
man, they're like Notre Dame.
that I'm aware of. The Ivy League used to be, you played the other 9 schools in the Ivy League, and then you had 2 non-Ivy games, one of which was on the road and one of which was at your place. So you played 11 games, and that was it. If you went 11-0, you were done. If you went 0-11, you were done.
Much it. That's pretty much the way it is. Yeah.
Tell the idiot Georgia fan, Celine. Harvard, Yale, these Ivy League schools, there's no such thing as an athletic scholarship.
There's not. There isn't. They don't do athletic scholarships. They give the athletes other scholarships.
Period. Now, there are scholarships, but you have to qualify academically.
Right. Correct. That's very true.
So when Justin Fields got accepted to Harvard, it had nothing to do with his athletic ability.
That is correct.
Wait, he did?
Technically, that is correct, yes.
Oh. And let me hear you say it, Sea-Dog. Harvard, smarter than Tech.
No.
Yes.
That's why I said
Justin Fields was accepted to Harvard. But here go these Georgia fans talking about he can't read a cover 2.
Justin Fields is amazing.
Hey, Jesse's back.
I'm a big Justin Fields fan.
Me too.
Man, I wish he would have gone to the Falcons, dude. What the hell? That's going to get me pissed off just thinking about
it. But won't you watch? Now, it's going to be rare because of the TV market situation with the NFL, but won't you watch a Chicago Bears game if it's on TV?
Hell no.
I'll see what.
No.
too.
I'll see what he's. I'll check in on him for sure.
I will too.
But
I will too.
I'm gonna be watching the Jags, to be honest.
Let's go, Jags.
That storyline.
I got Kyle Trask playing. Well, he won't play this year, but I got Kyle Trask playing football 50 miles from me. I will not watch. Don't care. Fuck the NFL.
If Fields had gone to Falcons, I'd probably start watching the Falcons again.
Yeah.
But
we'll watch the Bears. You
I
know, the Bears have a lot of players too.
I might be the only one in here.
The Bears have Roquan Smith, Leonard Floyd. They got Javon Wims. They got a lot of Georgia players. The Bears.
And let me tell you what, I couldn't stand Roquan Smith when he was in college, but as soon as he put on that fucking Bears jersey, I loved him.
Yeah,
and I love him now. Attaboy. He's a fucking beast.
You know what? Speaking of Roquan Smith, you guys know me. I'm not just a Georgia drum beater. Nakobe Dean,
who
is the best linebacker in football this year?
Oh,
inside linebacker at UGA. He will be the best linebacker in football this year. He's every bit as good as Roquan Smith.
And
I don't blow smoke.
Hey, can you guys indulge me for
who gets the linebacker award? The Buckets?
Yeah, he'll be a Buckets Award finalist. I don't know if he'll win it. That's hard to say, like Roquan did, but he'll be a top 10 pick in the NFL draft next year. He is he's the best player we've had since Roquan Smith.
Hey, can you guys indulge?
Put Leonard Floyd on that list too. Leonard Floyd, man, at UGA, pound for pound, he might be one of the best players Georgia's ever had. Leonard Floyd, he was unbelievable.
Is he better than Micah Parsons? Or no?
Is Nakobe Dean better than Micah Parsons?
Yeah.
He's on that level.
Okay.
He's on that level.
Hey, can you guys indulge me for a minute, please? Just give me 1 minute to do something. Jesse's in here. I don't know if anybody noticed. Real quick, anyone who's just joined us, or if you haven't, you'll just have to sit through this again. At the top of the chat window in blue, I pinned a comment, which I did at the beginning of the stream. It has Jesse's PayPal link. Now, not required, not expected, but, because everyone here, I think, knows what Jesse has gone through in the past couple of days. I put his PayPal link at the top to offer you the opportunity. Again, not required, not expected, but definitely would be nice if you were of a mind to do so. Click the link, and because Jesse, I think, needs to be made whole financially. And even if you can only spare a few bucks, if you click the link, you can donate directly to his PayPal. And I know I talked to Jesse. He says his PayPal is secure. 100% of what you contribute, if you decide to, is going to Jesse. If you are going to contribute to my channel, I ask that you not do that. Contribute to Jesse instead. Let's make the boy financially whole again, because his bank is going to do something, but not everything. And he is our brother in this community, and one of ours has been injured. He has been hurt. And if you can think to do it, it would be a nice gesture to show Jesse that we love him, we support him, and we got his back.
Shout out to Rod.
Yeah, shout out to RODGE. Even if you can't contribute anything financially to him, a message to him, a text message, an email, something saying that you love him and you understand and you got his back. That would really go a long way, because the man was laid low by what happened to him, and he needs to know that he's got friends and people who care.
Someone in the comment section said their only problem with Justin Fields is that they don't trust short QBs. Well, Justin Fields is 6'3" or 6'4". So I mean, that's 6 inches taller than Kyler Murray, and he's faster than Kyler Murray. Justin Fields not short at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is that? Justin Fields is a big guy. You know, I don't understand that comment.
He's like 6'3", 6'4", something like that. Runs to 40 faster than Kyler Murray, who's 5'7". So
I've been sitting here. We were talking about the Ivy League, and I think I said they have 10 teams, but by God, I can't think of 10. Are they only 8? Let's go through the list. It's Harvard and Yale.
I got a list right here. Hang on.
Harvard, Yale, Brown. That's 3. Columbia's 4. Princeton's 5. Penn is 6. Cornell is 7. Dartmouth is 8. But who's the other 2?
No, it's 8. Brown, Columbia, Cornell, Dartmouth, Harvard, Penn, Princeton, Yale. That's it.
That's it. That's the list I did. Okay, 8. That's the ones I just rattled off.
And that's
left in the Big 12.
And I'm still trying to find Lou, Brown, Dartmouth, and Princeton helmets. They're impossible. I'm still looking, Lou.
I can't believe you found the other ones.
I don't know. Celine, my brother lives about 5 minutes from Brown's campus. I don't know if he'd be able to find one.
Well, I committed to getting Lou all 8 Ivy League helmets. I got 5. I did 5. The other 3, damn, son.
I got his ass a Georgia Tech helmet. I mean, I can't believe he didn't have one before. What the hell?
I mean, I found Lou a Coast Guard helmet, but I can't find a Boston University helmet.
Coast
Guard.
Yeah,
Coast Guard just played in the.
I don't even know. I'm not exact. Probably 70 helmets people sent me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have about 100. I probably bought 30.
Damn.
Maybe 30. It might even be less than that. But I have close to 100.
But
every Ivy League one you got, I bought you.
But I've never seen in the video. I've yet to see a Tiger Hawk or for the Hawkeyes or a Cyclone helmet. Do you have either one of those? For Iowa or Iowa State?
I think I
got you an Iowa State one, didn't I?
I think I have Iowa. I think I have Iowa. Yeah, hold on one second. Let me go look. I think I have Iowa and Iowa State. Let me go check. I'll be right back.
The one thing about Iowa is Iowa doesn't alter theirs. I mean, they've got the yellow Tiger Hawk on the black, but Iowa State, they've got the block Iowa State, but then they wear a black helmet. Sometimes they wear a white helmet. Sometimes they wear a cardinal helmet. I fucking hate that. Their colors are cardinal and gold. That's what they should wear. I can't stand all the fucking alternate shit. I hate it when they come out in their blacks.
Dang.
Raj put a nice message in the chat. Man, it's crazy. I the other week I found this channel that does this thing where he goes through his like spam emails and he responds to them, and the ones that are obviously scammers, and he just messes with them. And
I know that one. They're called Scam Stingers.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. The one I watched is called Atomic Shrimp. But
I've heard of him too. But Scam Stingers, he actually takes the phone calls that he gets from the scammers, and then while they're trying to load one of those takeover software programs onto his computer, he uses a virtual machine so it doesn't hurt his computer. But he uses the software that they're installing and reverses it and gets onto their computers, copies all their shit down to his computer, and then wipes the other guy's computers out.
That's awesome. I gotta check that out.
He did that on one video. He not only got onto the scammer's computer and wiped it out, but then he got onto the scammer's network.
Oh my god!
And blew away 100 people's computers in one shot.
That's amazing.
That's
awesome.
And then he starts cursing at him in whatever their language is called, Hindi or whatever.
Yeah.
He starts cursing him out in Hindi.
Yeah,
that's just crazy. Makes him crazy.
Yeah, and a lot of what Jesse was talking about when he says what happened sounds like what it shows in those videos, and it just really sucks.
Yeah.
What happened to Jesse is a crime.
Yeah.
It's just
obviously it's watching no videos.
You know, it's a goddamn shame.
I have Iowa State. I don't have Iowa.
Okay.
I thought I was the one that got you the Iowa one because I thought it looked cool. I can't remember. It doesn't
That's
matter.
possible. They're not organized in there right now. So I did like a cursory inspection, and I saw Iowa State for sure. Did not see Iowa.
You know, I get in trouble for putting the hats on, but I'm just doing the same thing, but with hats.
Right.
I just put them on when they play Georgia.
Yeah, whatever.
That's
helps you
all.
sleep at night.
That's all. That's all it is.
Yeah, I'll get you a tater hat.
I did. Especially, it's fun to get them when you go visit their college and I go to their bookstore and get it.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
That's why I wear specific watches when Florida plays. I always try to wear an orange and blue watch when Florida plays.
Do you have a watch for every team? That'd be pretty fun.
No, just for Florida.
It's fun collecting college stuff.
You'd be surprised how hard it is to find a red and black watch. A good one, not a piece of shit. But
Celine, just remember that last year for Hanukkah, I got you a blue and orange watch.
Yes, he did. He bought me a Dan Henry.
Yeah.
A Dan Henry chronograph, orange and blue. And I thought to myself when I opened the box and I saw what it was, I said, "Damn, that must have hurt him to buy that."
So just remember when you get your Hanukkah present this year, I got you a Florida watch last year.
Should I be scared this year?
No, it's going to be a watch, and you love watches, so
I love watches. I do.
No,
you should see the one I'm wearing right now. Oh, actually, my camera's on. I can show you. This one is. I got this one from my father. Actually, it's the second watch he ever gave me. It's an Arnold and Son moon phase. It's 40. This is a 46 millimeter. It's a big watch.
I like that.
I love this watch.
I still got the one you gave me here. I keep it right here on my thing.
Yeah, I appreciate it. If I do that again, I'm going to try and do better watches this time.
Nah, man. These are great.
You know what, Celine? I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, man, it's human nature, like to feel like you always have to one up, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, I hope Celine doesn't fall into this trap. And next year he spends like $5,000 buying watches for people. Like,
no, I wouldn't do that.
I just wouldn't do it again. Honestly, I just wouldn't do it again.
Yeah, just say it was an inaugural,
right?
An event celebrating the inaugural games. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that is true. I don't,
that would be crazy. Especially because there will probably be a lot more people next year.
Even if you buy a $50 watch, there might be 40 people. That's $2,000. That's $2,000.
That would be a lot of. That would be $2,000. That'd be a lot of money.
I would do
maybe I don't do that.
Maybe just hand out thank you cards this year.
Yeah.
I was thinking about making some. I wanted to do something like that. I was thinking about making something on the machine, like a little sign or something that says Slob Olympics or something like that.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something like that.
Make them in the shape of a chicken wing.
You know how last year during the opening ceremonies, Mike Vick was in front with the sword and the donut on it?
Yeah.
Maybe this year we can have someone else, whether it's Nate the Great or whoever, and he can be carrying the Slob Olympics sign.
Oh yeah. I want to. Yeah, we can use the machine. We can make cool stuff with it. I dropped the ball on. I was gonna make one of those winners podium things, but I dropped the ball and didn't wasn't able to get it done in time this year. But next year,
I tell you what would be a neat thing for you guys is if you had a logo or some kind of artwork to represent, second annual Pigeon Forge with the dates or whatever. And you had little miniature posters made up, then you could print out like maybe 50 of those miniature posters. And when you're all together, everybody grab a silver Sharpie or a Sharpie or whatever, and everybody go down the line and sign them. So
that'd be great.
Lou would have a poster with everybody's autograph from everybody that was there, and Sea Dog would have one where they have everybody's name on it. And, you'd all have like a commemorative something,
Yeah, then auction them off for charity, and charity is code for like my power bill.
Hey guys, I just got a text from my daughter. She's here in my house. Actually, she knows the door's closed, not to I'm live streaming, but she wants to have dinner. So I'm going to stop the stream. I've been on here for 3 hours and 10 minutes. I mean, I'm hungry. I got to feed my kid.
Yeah.
So
all right.
I had a great time. I really did.
I did.
And I really I'm always glad when Jesse lets me sub in. But Jesse, you better be here next week, man. This is tiring.
Yeah.
But guys, I'm going to shut the stream down.
Enjoy your time with your daughter.
I'm going to go watch some Scam Stingers.
And now I want fucking donuts, man.
Everyone
Now I've got
stay
to
safe.
get some donuts.
All right. See you later.
Thanks. And okay, so StreamYard's empty. Guys, gals, I appreciate you coming in on this substitute RODGE LITE stream. I know RODGE is in the chat room. I tried to do you justice, Jesse. Tried my best. Very good time. Got a lot of discussions in. Hopefully, you guys took advantage of clicking on that PayPal link and contributing a little something to Jesse to help make him whole economically. I know the bank is going to help him out a little bit, but I don't think they're going to do everything, return everything back to him. Jesse, man, we love you. We have much respect for you, sir. You're one of us, and we're one of you. So I hope you're feel better. I hope you're having a good time in Helen. Be safe there. Don't go running around the mountain after dark. The bears will be out for you. But thank you all for being here and spending well over 3 hours with me and all the folks in the stream. And we'll do it again soon. Well, I'll see you all next Wednesday for Wednesday afternoon live with me, Celine Driver. In the meantime, thank you all for coming in today. Stay safe, stay well, stay healthy. Have a good weekend. I will see you soon.